Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well, and I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Wiffle. Welcome in, Karan. Welcome in, KK Corgi, too. Welcome in, JJ Creates. And welcome in, Godzilla. How are you doing? Everybody's going well, and I hope it gets better. Yippee! How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I feel like an adult today, like so much like an adult, like an unbelievable amount of adult. Not that I okay, well actually, yeah. I normally do feel a little bit like I'm just like a kid pretending to be an adult, but today I actually felt like an adult because, I mean, aside from waking up late and then just having to like text my boss, like, hey, I didn't even give him a reason, because that's the thing, like, nowadays the professional world tells you don't really give them a reason, like, even if it's something small, like, unless they ask, because it'll affect their opinion of you. So you just have to be smart about what you say, you know, and blah blah blah. And so it's just like, I'm gonna be late, I'm gonna be there around this time, and then I got there around that time, and that was it. Welcome in, Unimo. Welcome in, Radioactive Penguin. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's going well. Now who's better. Hi, Wiffle. Let's see, why was I timed out? Because I thought it would be funny, because you were like, I'm gonna say a catchphrase when she starts, and I was like, but what if you did it? Rigging is so hard, I gave up. Gonna work on it tomorrow. Honestly, that's fine. There's plenty of things that, like, they're fucking hard, and then you just like, okay, let me take a step back, let me go relax a little bit, and then I'll come back and approach it when I'm like in the right headspace. And I recommend that a lot for a lot of things, because if not, you end up doing a shitty job. And so it's important to do, I don't want to say your best, because that doesn't mean, oh, it has to be 100% perfect, but it means it has to be to the best of your abilities for everything. And that can be tiring, so take care of yourselves. Welcome in, Radioactive Penguin. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Sorry, Dino, I can't protect you from Pep. I'm doing great. One of my favorite YouTube shows is continuing and has announced new stuff, so I'm proper excited for that, along with I'm going to be hanging out with friends later. Yo, Pog! I'm also planning on drawing a lot of new stuff, so I'm brainstorming a lot. Pog! Me too. I mean, also, well, okay. I don't know, a little bit. I'm like, oof. There's like, okay. How to say it? There's like a bunch of little, you know, not loops, but they're like hills or whatever, like waves of like times where I'm like, okay, I need to do this, and then, okay, I'm not doing this, so I need to work on this, and then I need to do this, and then I need to work on this. Like, it's like a pattern back and forth, and I'm right now on the like, okay, now I need to do this, so I'm not working on anything technically, but I also I procrastinate shit a lot. Not a lot, but I procrastinate every now and then, but I do what I like to call productive procrastination, and I'm sure like many of y'all have dealt with this before, where it's like, oh, I need to get this done, but there's just too many factors that I don't think I can do right now. Like, if I start thinking about it, there's just so many things that I'm not ready to handle it right now. So let me do this other thing that I need to do that is like equally as important, but maybe the deadline is a week away rather than, you know, like right now. And so I keep doing that. I keep running from one thing to another. But I finished a lot of things, so, you know, that's good. I was going to give you encouragement. Sorry. Listen, as soon as y'all give me an opportunity to mess with y'all, I'm gonna mess with y'all. That's what y'all gotta understand. Pep, you got a plus ultra this stream? You should have typed faster. I was a little bit late. Oh my god. Next time, though. Next time. You gotta beat me to it. Let's see, I was also planning on drawing a lot of, oh wait, I already read that. I might be on an adrenaline rush right now. I felt that you get like super like, oh, I'm motivated, I'm gonna do this and that and this and that. I was like that too after I got home from work, and then I took a nap. I was planning on napping till stream started. And you may have noticed the stream is like 30 minutes later. That's because, and that's part of a reason why I feel like such an adult today, I had to get something notarized. And so in order to do that, I didn't fucking know how to do that. Because they don't tell you, they don't give you like a guide of like how to be an adult. You know, they just kind of like, you're an adult now, ta-da! And, you know, that's why you don't really feel like an adult sometimes. But, you know, I just Googled how to be an adult. Now, how to get something notarized. And they were like, just Google it, dude. That's how you find a notary. You just Google stuff. And I was like, ah, okay. And then I Googled it. And then I was able to find a notary, and I reached out to them. And, you know, I'm used to business stuff where it's like, okay, you reach out, and then like 7 days later, they're like, hey, so this, like literally the other day, a job that I had applied for, like, I think like 4 months ago, they responded and they were like, unfortunately, we would like to go with another candidate. We'd like to thank you for considering us as your employment, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I already have a job. I don't care. Get out of here, you know? Oh my God. Whatchamacallit, they texted me a little bit after, and I was like, what? And they were like, hey, I'm the notary, like, when do you need the document by? And I was like, as soon as possible, you know, I'm free from this time to this time every day. And they were like, I'm free today, do you want to come by? And I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah, it's only gonna cost like $10. I'm like, $10? Say less. So I like zipped over there and then I zipped back, and so it was fun. I mean, not really, it was like curbside. She just like signed my documents, and then she looked at my stuff, and then she signed, and then she was like, sign here, sign there, and there you go. And then that was it, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. So Pep, what's your rose and throne today? A good and bad. A good and bad. What's rose and throne? Like, okay, I realize like good and bad today, but what do you mean? Let's see, for me, what I do when I don't feel motivated to do art is go on a walk to get some inspiration. I would do that, but I'm lazy. What I do whenever I need inspiration for something is I go on Pinterest. But if I spend too much time on Pinterest, then I get demotivated because I'm like, I will never be like them. They do such good art and I will always be shit. Oh my god. If you're interested, the YouTube show I was talking about is Death Battle. Death Battle. Isn't that the one where they would like, oh, Goku versus Superman or something like that? Was that one it? My art station is just a shelf full of paper and I do most of our crafting on the dining room table. But I'm gonna get a desk with drawers and a lamp. I feel so special. You're gonna get an art desk! Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Like, I feel like every artist gets excited once they start getting an art desk or something. I technically do have an art desk, but it's not necessarily a very traditional desk. Because you think like, oh yeah, you know, a desk, it's like a mini table. But no, mine's like a foldable table that I put away in the closet for sometimes, which honestly, kind of a summary of my art career. So yeah, Pep, I made an avatar, but do I go chibi or not? I don't know, that's up to you, dude. Let's see. But like, my rose would be getting my phone fixed, and my throne is that my cat threw up. Do you mean throne or thorn? Cat threw up on a freshly cleaned carpet. Ah, I see. I guess my rose would be, I got some stuff done. I got an optometry appointment set. And my thorn would be, I slept a lot longer than I wanted to. I wanted to like start working on certain things. Yesterday I was like, oh, I'm so motivated. I'm gonna do this, this, and that. And then like I got home and I was like, I'm so sleepy, and I did like a couple of things, and then I woke up like an hour before stream, and then that's whenever I got like a lot of stuff done. I say a lot, but it was only like 3. Well, okay, some stuff I did before my nap because I was like, well, let me just Google this, and then I found information, and I was like, oh, okay, this is done, and then the second one was after, so I don't know, but yeah, I thought it said thorn. Oh, okay, I was like, why throne? Aren't they both good? Let's see. Yes, that one. They announced new matchups. I could say something if you're curious. Ooh, I am. Let me see if I recognize anybody. Pep, can you show us your drawings you have on your table right there? No. I can't really. I can't flip this table. It'll break the void. It's like the spice tame continuum. Yeah, the spice. Yeah, sure. I'll go with spice, but what's this? Yeah, spice and time, I guess. Time is a special spice here. I don't know. But spice time continuum, yeah, totally. But I do have a Hatsune Miku cup right there. You see, it's Sakura Miku. I think it's very cute, and so that's why I have the cup. But I guess, no, not I guess. I bet you'll never guess what it's filled with. Hey Pep, did you see that weird fact I sent in the Discord? I might have, but I don't remember. Like, nothing comes to mind, but I'm sure if you say it again, I'll be like, oh yeah, I did see that. Bardock, don't know who that is, versus Omni-Man. I know, oh, Dragon Ball Z versus Invincible. Oh, Sun isn't on the corner. What a fake artist. Yesterday? Maybe. I'll say them one by one slowly. Oh, bet. Extra hands? What do you mean extra hands? I know it's filled with Dr. Pepper, bruv. I don't like Dr. Pepper. Okay, well, I don't hate Dr. Pepper, but I'm not like, oh, Dr. Pepper is the way to go. I die if I don't have Dr. Pepper. Like, if anything, I guess I'd say my least favorite, I have a weird relationship with it, is Coca-Cola. Because Coca-Cola, it's good, but it's always, 9 times out of 10, very carbonated, which you would think would be good. But the thing is, I don't drink a lot of carbonated sodas a lot, and so when they are carbonated, it burns to drink, and I'm like, oh, it's spicy. Oh my god. In the cup. Extra hands. Well, not today, but it could be. It could be. The backup hands you use and you lose that 1p engine. Bowser versus Eggman. Ah, that one would be fun to see. Wait, I have a meme for the Coke Pep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. For any has-been fans in the chat, do y'all want an odd fact? Oh my god, I know which fact you're talking about now. You're the one that, like, oh, Satan was the one that birthed, what the fuck's her name? Charlie. Like, wait, is it Satan or is it? No, Lucifer. His name is Lucifer. Yeah. I remember now. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? But I was like, it's, oh well. They're just doing the normal stuff. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a hair tie because, oh no, wait, I have one right here. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Okay, anyways. Let's see. Just in case I need to put my hands in the washing machine, I have some extra. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, let me finish tying up my hair. Wait, what time? We started at 30. Okay, I see. Kratos versus Asura. Okay, I know Kratos, but I don't know Asura, but good to know, good to know. Like, fixing my headset. There we go. But yeah. So, anyways, I did a lot of stuff today, and I feel cool. I feel so cool. Except for, okay, here's the thing. Here's a funny little thing about work, right? Like, I have this one coworker, and I don't know if it's just me with, like, I may have a bit of, like, rejection sensitivity dysphoria, whereas, like, as soon as someone will, like, for example, I'm messaging with you, right, and you say K, like, just the letter K, in response to something, like, in response to me saying no, like, you're like, hey, Paprika, do you want a free slice of pineapple? And I'm like, no, thank you. And you're like, K, I'll be like, oh, they hate me, and they want me to die. And so, I get that a lot in, like live social situations, especially with people that I don't know all that well. And recently there was a coworker that used to work for the company, like, years ago, and they brought her back on, and so, like, she's helping us get the office in order and everything. And there are times where I'm like, she hates me so much, and I don't know why. Is it because I'm a maned wolf? Why does she hate me? And then there's other days where I'm like, I don't think she hates me. I think I'm just, like, reading the room wrong. But I don't know, I really can't tell. I do feel a little bit like she hates me in the sense of, like, she doesn't like me, but not necessarily like, oh, she wants me to perish and never return to the office. I think it's more so like, I don't like you. And I kind of, like, just a little bit don't like her. Not necessarily like, oh, I hate her guts, but more so like, you give me a weird vibe, and I can't place my finger on why I get this vibe, but normally I don't get this vibe from people. And because of that, I'm gonna be very weary of you, you know? Hello, Paprika-san, how are you? Welcome in, Minimi96. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, everybody's is better. Happy Wednesday. Someone says K, I will say potassium. Is that the like little letter thingy for it? I thought it was like B or PI. Not the K, Karen, no, he hates me, no! You know, let's just look it up, but oh my god. Hey, Pep, do your ears flop? I mean, sometimes they do, but it takes, like, a lot of focus for me to do this. But, like, the best that I can do right now is, if you look very closely at my ears right here, I can wiggle them a little bit, but it takes, like, a lot of focus to do that. So, like, not really. They don't like super flop, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day. One day when I train up my ear muscles. You know how people can, like, train up the breast muscles? Like you know the thing where they move them? Like, I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson can do it. And, like, I've seen a couple of other people who can do it, and I want to learn how to do that, but I don't know how the fuck you would even begin to learn how to do that. But yeah, one day. Oh god, Wiffle hates me. JJ creates me. They all hate me. I knew it. This was all a lie. Y'all were just being nice to make fun of me. Unimod too, no! Oh my god. See, if y'all did that enough, I would actually believe it, and then I would fucking cry. In the middle of the night, though, not on stream. I tend to not cry on stream. I don't think... Man, I'm like one of those types where it's like, I don't want to cry in front of people because, I don't know, I guess I just don't want them to know that I have feelings. And it sucks. It kind of sucks a lot. There was also Ash Ketchum versus Yukimoto. Okay, that one I'm interested in seeing. That one, like, I don't even know. It's just something that I've never thought of, so now I'm like, now I'm curious. Now I want to see. Okay, oh god, not with the period! Pep cries ugly confirmed. Okay. Okay, I've seen those like movies. I think I heard from a TV show that there's a reference to Shawshank or something. I've never seen the movie Shawshank, but like whenever like something is hit on one side, like in front of a person who you don't want to hear, you'll hit the other side of like a thing that you don't want them to hear, so they think, oh, it's just the sound of like this one thing or whatever. I'm the type where like when the AC of the house is on and you know it makes noise, like it's pretty loud, that's when I'll cry. Oh my god, Pepsi Bazinga, Bazinga. Oh my gosh. I said some others earlier as well. Oh yeah, I think I did see them. I'm pretty sure I saw all of them. I may have missed one, but yeah. I don't know, I just don't like crying all that much. It like, there's like a TikTok or something or a meme about it where it's like, oh, me having a mental breakdown at 3 a.m. and then like me realizing how cringe that is. That's me. I don't know. I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed crying. And so I'm like, I don't want to cry anymore. That's so lame. And then I'm like, okay, anyways, moving on. Oh man. There's also one called Simon the Digger and Kyle the White Lantern, if anyone knows those, because I recognize Kyle from DC, but not Simon. I don't recognize any of them. Let's see. More enthusiastic. Oh, the Bazinga. There, is that good? Or how would Sheldon say it? I watched a little bit of Young Sheldon. I feel like it's the same tier as Cory in the House, or was it Cory in the White House? Like that should be considered for an anime too. Welcome in, Cherry. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. I hear art. I come. Whoa. Nice. I guess yeah, we're already at that time, so let me go and switch over, and then you know the drill. We'll continue yapping. Okay, let me find the thing. I didn't connect it, so I gotta connect it. Give me a second. Wow, I was about to do a bad thing. This one, yep, there we go. Have that connected. Is that the right one? Is it this one or is it supposed to be this one? No, that's the okay. I have to make sure. It's been a hot minute since like I've done this one, you know? I normally just do the other one. Okay, there's that. And then let me get the music that I prepared beforehand. Okay, there. Let me know if the music's too loud or anything. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be drawing Pep in a bunch of the merch. Just because, like, I saw Uwu Kalism's drawing of it. I think it was Uwu Kalism, if I remember correctly. And I was like, oh, that's such a cute idea. I follow so many Twitter artists online that they just draw cute girls in cute clothes. And I'm like, I want to do that. And so I saw Uwu Kalism's and I was like, oh, I want to do that now. Oh my gosh, just got done killing bugs with paint. Don't ask what I do in my free time. Alright, if you don't bring it up, I won't ask. There we go. So this one, I want to draw the, where is it? The bucket hat. And then I also want to draw the other guy's sweater. Yep. There we go. I should probably put this all in, like, a big folder. So this one, we'll just mark it as done. It's gonna be marked. There we go. Let's see. That image looks great. What is it? Oh, it's gonna be like a little bit, I guess it technically counts as promo material, but it was just like a little doodle that I was doing because for the schedule yesterday, I wanted art, right? And I was like, oh, this would be a good idea. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, but then I don't have art of this. And then I was like, let me just draw it. And so that piece that was on the schedule, that was done in like, I think like an hour. Like it did not take me that long. Oh, wrong one. And this one. There we go. Oh yeah, and for those who don't know, merch is released on the Streamlabs store. So if you're interested in any of the drip that Paprika will have on during this stream, feel free, well, with the exception to what I'm wearing right now, but Doodle Rika right here. If you're interested in anything she's wearing, feel free to go check out the merch. Yep, using the, whatchamacallit, command, ! merch. Yep. What do you do in your free time with Cherry? Oh, don't ask what you hide in. It's fine. From what I know about people, usually it's better that you don't ask. I mean, it depends. Like, there's some people, whenever you want to get to, like, know them a little more, it's good to ask, like, oh, what are your hobbies? Because then it gives you sometimes stuff in common. I'm kind of sneaky with the way I ask, where I don't really ask without already knowing. So, like, if there's a person where I can't get a read on, like, oh, what do you like? Like, I can't tell. I'm usually not going to ask until I can get at least a little bit of an idea. So, for example, one of my coworkers, she has this like anime bag that has Kill la Kill, and I haven't watched Kill la Kill, but I do know it's an anime, and so I'm like, okay, if she likes that anime, she might like other anime, you know? And so I'm like, oh my god, potential new friend, question mark? But I'm too nervous to ask her, because she's very busy. She does like 90% of the stuff at work, so I'm like, oh, I feel bad, you know? And there's so many times where I just like, I want to talk to her, because she gives me the same vibe as my cousin, who I love talking to. We were both absolute yappers, but because of that, you know, we wouldn't get a lot of work done. And so that's why I'm like, no, I need to let her do her job, and then if we're ever in like the situation where we need to make small talk, then I'll make the small talk. Or if, you know, like she can handle little things, or if the topic comes up naturally, like if she's like, oh, I'm watching this TV show, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm watching this anime, and then she'll be like, oh, you watch anime? And I'll be like, yeah, and it'll seem totally like normal, but it was actually severely calculated by me. That's the type of person I am. I need you to understand that, like, despite me saying like, oh, I'm so nervous, I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm like also very calculated too. Now, the question is, can I do math good? Which, that, like, will skew the data set of what you think of me by a lot. So, anyways. Okay, here we go. You know, recently I've been having, like, a little bit of issues with my throat where I feel like the muscles are always tense. And that's not great. But it probably has to do with the fact that I can't shut the fuck up. Like, I've been having even... Okay, so like I pulled myself away from streaming just a tiny bit. I actually wasn't gonna stream this week. I was considering it. But then I was like, oh, but I really want to stream, you know, because I got fucking bored. I got bored so fast. And I was like, well, it's fine. I'll just take off next week or something, you know? Or maybe I'll do shorter streams. I'm still trying to like figure it out. And so on the way home, like before I decided that I was gonna stream this week, on the way home, I started talking to myself. It's been a while since I've talked to myself, because usually I'm so entertained with streaming that I have nothing else to yap about whenever it's just me. But since I hadn't yapped for a while, and it wasn't even that long, mind you, like last week I streamed the whole week, well, almost the whole week, and then, you know, immediately back in. I think I only had technically, did I not stream yesterday? No, I streamed yesterday. I did a member stream yesterday. So yeah, I like technically have not I've not stopped, but I have fun and it allows me to yap to people, and I'm like, ah, but I like yapping. So yeah, can't hush. You see, I read into people too much. Then when they have a conversation with me, I'm like, wait, who are you? I felt that. I'm good and bad at math. Me too! I have Hatsune Miku and Nezuko keychain on my bag. Cute! Let's see. A professional yapper is the best cure for anxiety. It really is, it really is. Like, I am kind of an anxious driver because there's been so many, like, close calls because the city or the place that I live in, it's, like, it's notorious for bad drivers. I mean, not the most notorious, but it's up there, you know? And so, like, I get fucking nervous because there's times where I'm like, oh, you know, I'm pretty sure they're just exaggerating. It's not actually that bad. And then I'll go out and drive and I'm like, never mind. Never fucking mind, you know? So I don't like driving, and there's times where, like, my friends, they'll be like, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And for the most part, they usually don't, but every now and then when they do, I'm like, oh, I want to be help. I want to help, you know? And so I'm like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And there's, like, few times where maybe it takes a little longer than I thought it was, and I cannot drive at night. I mean, I can. It's not like, oh, legally, they told me when I got my driver's license, you may not be on the streets at night. No, it was like... it's something that I personally am not comfortable with, because there's been more than a couple times that I almost go onto a curb because I couldn't fucking see the curb. So because of that, I've been kind of avoiding driving at night. But sometimes, you know, they need stuff and it gets late and I'm like, oh, well, I gotta do it. And I just get so anxious. So that's why my cure for that is I continuously yap. And sometimes they find it funny, and that just, like, what's it called, eggs me on to where I'm like, oh, I can keep yapping because they find it funny. And then sometimes it's like, I can tell they're like, shut the fuck up. You know, whenever I first started driving, I didn't even think to put on music, or sometimes I would just kind of forget. And so I would drive in silence. Well, okay, not really silence. I would talk to myself, but whenever I was, like, driving with my friends in the car, I would talk with them, and they'd be like, why don't you put on music? And I'm like... Because because I don't, I would have to stop because I'm very safe. I'm a very safe driver. And so I'm like, oh, but then, you know, I have to stop and pull over so that way I can be on my phone for a little bit to put on music, blah, 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 because if not, it's dangerous and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay. And so there's that. I used to listen to podcasts too, but I don't do that as much anymore. Just because I've become a yapper. I have myself become a yapper, and so who needs a podcast when you are the podcast? There you go. Paprika drawing? I know, it's crazy. It's once in a lifetime event. Somebody check for a shooting star, because somebody must have wished for this. I go ahead and race here. Let's see. Welcome in, Hunky Punk. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. People will know you're a streamer. I know, one of these days, if I continue long enough, someone may, like, actually know. And the thing is, I think some people that I know that, like, I haven't told to know, but I don't know for sure, and I don't want to ask them, like, hey, do you know that I have a YouTube channel? Do you know that I'm a VTuber? Because that sounds like, I bet you don't even know who I am. Like, I don't want to sound like that. But at the same time, like, there's no normal way to bring it up, you know? Aside from, like, kind of steering the conversation. But that can go wrong very fast. You know, I could be like, oh, do you watch any YouTubers? And they'll be like, oh, I watch, I don't know, Markiplier. And I'm like, oh my god, I love Markiplier. Sometimes, though, I like to watch VTubers, like Mint Phantom. Do you watch VTubers? And they'll be like... Maybe they'll try and throw me off, you know, throw me off the trail. They'll be like, what's a VTuber? And I'm like, oh, well, basically it's this anime person who is also a streamer. Do you watch any? And they'll be like, I don't know any. Cringe. That's cringe though. And then I'll take some like ego hit points. Oh my gosh. You did a stream with audio too, right? I don't think so. See, my first time I drove was at night in my dad's old 2001 Ford F-250 at about midnight when I was like 11 or 12. I think driving at night is relaxing because like the streets tend to be a little more emptier, but only on non-weekends. So weekdays is the best time to drive. Weekdays at like in the morning, you know, not early morning because that's whenever everybody's going into work, and that's like one of the worst times to drive because then all the traffic, especially during the fucking school year, because then all the fucking roads are filled with like all the students trying to get dropped off. Like, how fucking dare they try to go to school while I'm trying to drive anywhere? What the fuck? But like, God, has anyone ever been in one of those fucking lines to drop off? Because, like, you're just going down the street and there's, like, no other space on the street, so you have to get in the line. And then once you get to the turn where the parents go into, like, the actual parking lot, you have to drive past it because it's just like, I don't need to be here. Oh, my God. It's actually terrible. But, yeah, no, like, an hour or so after that, the streets clear up and then it's nice. But also driving at night, the streets tend to be relatively empty. Let's see, people, wait, I'm an ad for my streamer friends. What? Let's see. Paprika, do you want to know my, secret identity? Music is low, but that's okay, we have a yapper. Oh, the music is low. Oh no! I don't want it to rely too much on me. I should really fix it to where I listen to everything off of OBS. But then I would forget and I'd be like, why are my speakers not working? Why is my headset not working? This is so strange. Who broke my stuff? And it's me. I broke my stuff, but I didn't know. Oop, I gotta go. I have a minute. I have doc stuff right now. Uh-oh. Be safe. Bye-bye. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and pass judgment. There's redeems. There are redeems. Yep. Exclamation point redeem, and then whatever you want to redeem, you can check the redeems list in the description. Yeah, pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure it's there. Hey up. You know, I saw this this TikTok thing and it was like, here's an easy way to draw line art. And they were like, yeah, make like a little silhouette of a thing. What could I make? They'd made like scissors. Shit. I'm just saying this because I was thinking right now, I was like, oh, I wish I'd made like cleaner line art because it looks kind of all like funky, but it also looks fine, but also funky looking. But anyways, they were like, oh yeah, do that and then add a border effect and then you can like, what is it, color on top. Why are you hitting me? Why? Oh shit. Wrong one. How do I do this? How do I scroll down? This one. Yeah, no, this should be right. I don't know. They were like, oh yeah. Like, fill this in, and then boom, you have like cool line art on it. And oh, it also helps you. Yep. Okay. Border effect. Find the little like stray marks that you normally can't find. Like right here, there's a mark. Right here, there's a mark. Over here, there's a lot of marks. Right here, right there. Right here, technically. Right there, and right here. There we go. This is on Clip Studio Paint. This is layer effect. You guys are so mean. Over here, like, look at this cool thing. I'm informative. I'm personable. I'm regretting life decisions. No, I'm joking. Let's see. Behold, flat Rika. Dang it. Yeah, what's that shape? I originally was gonna do a banana, but then I was like, maybe that's not the best shape because of the way I know that y'all are. And I was like, oh, let me do something else then. And then I was like, okay, we'll just do scissors. Oh my gosh. Oh, wrong one. Do. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Okay. Now to get this stuff done. I guess we'll go on top just so that I don't accidentally erase stuff. How fun. Oh my gosh. Well, 07. It was fun knowing y'all guys. Yippee! I could have died if you put a banana. Why? Why would you die from a banana? You allergic? I have a friend that's allergic to bananas. Thank you for the, what is it? Landslide? You really shouldn't have. Oh my gosh.
Have a lollipop.
Let's see. This one. I'm trying to figure out which one to order because I do want to order some of my own merch. Because, haha, I'm narcissistic. No, I think some of it is actually really cute. I'm like proud of the way it came out. And so this is the wrong brush. This one. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer too. That would also help. Yep. Whatchamacallit. But I'm not sure what to order. Like, because they're all cool. But then I'm like, oh, well, will I use a bucket hat? You know? Or like, oh, I don't know. And so I'm trying to figure out like the best one. Because I don't even have like a set budget either. I'm not like, oh, I have this amount to spend on there. And so I can't figure out what exactly I want to get yet. Hey, yep. Let's see. I'm gonna get the beanie or a shirt. Ooh, those are good options. Waka. The shirt isn't like is cost effective, but it also gets you the design. And then the beanie, I mean, I like beanies, but honestly, I only wear them in cold weather. Not because I'm like, oh, those are the only times they should be worn, but it's just I don't have that like, I don't want to say hippie, but rather that like alternative vibe where it's like, oh yeah, I wear a beanie every day of the year. Because I look goofy. I look goofy with them on. Hey, yep. Because, you know, the ears just don't fit right underneath it. So I look like that one meme of that guy who has a Spider-Man mask on, but he also has, like, poofy hair. Like an afro cut, I think. And it's just... It, like, you could tell underneath the mask, Waka. Oh my gosh. Let's see. If I buy a shirt, Dave will have funds for his college fee. True. That's why I recommend buying that shirt and or this sweater. Because it's... Like, this is a shirt that is in question, or technically this is a sweater version, but you know there's a shirt version too, and it's called what is it, Peppers and the Other Guy, and which I think is really funny. But yeah, this one the funds go to Dave, so if you want to support Dave's art career, you know, pick up one of these designs. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me... Where is it? This one. Okay, and then we have like a little Eureka. Wait, I'm not on the right layer. This one. I think it's really funny that like... I think I finally figured out how to hack my brain per se. Because for a while, I didn't want to do art on my computer. Because I hated like the setup of the like what's it called, the art tablet that I have, because I have a Canvas 16, a Huon Canvas 16. I don't know if it's pro or not, but you know, one of those, right? And it's really nice. I like it and everything, but it's just like so many wires to connect, and then it's like big, and then the cats come on the desk, and I'm like, oh my god, and they drop stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. And it's just like a lot more of a hassle than it really should be. And so, let's see. So because of that, I've been kind of avoiding it. And then I brought my brother, like a couple years ago, one of my little brothers, a little like graphic tablet. It was like $20, right? I bought it secondhand, and it was for him to try digital art, you know, because he saw me and Dave doing digital art, and he's like, I want to do that too. And I was like, well, okay, you know, you should try it before you say, you know, oh, I want a big version. And he's like, oh, but I don't like have money. And I was like, okay, well, I'll buy you a small one, you know. And so I bought it for him for Christmas. And then he used it a bit, and then he kind of stopped. And like, for those artists in chat who like who went from like, what's it called, traditional art to digital art, it's different. It's a learning curve, you know. And so he did it for a while, and then he stopped, and then it was just sitting there. And I was like, I kind of wanted a small tablet, because sometimes there's just like little edits that I want to make to certain things where I just like, oh, if only I didn't have to use a mouse to draw it, you know, because it's something like quick that I don't want to connect my canvas for. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, you're not using it, right? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, can I have it for a little bit? And he was like, okay. So then he gave it to me, and ever since then, that's what I've been using. And so that's what I'm drawing on right now. I'm drawing on a Huon 420. That's actually what it's called, though. And I don't think they sell them anymore from the actual website, because it's like a really, really small one, but it's really nice. Hey, Pep, guess my allergies? You strike me as one of those peanuts guy. I was thankful for digital, no more needing to clean the palettes again. That's true, that's true. There's a lot less cleanup, and like everything's a lot more accessible. The only thing is there are, of course, like, what's it called? Certain things that you can't do. Like, you can replicate what it would look like to smudge charcoal on a canvas, but it's not the same as actually doing it on a canvas. But it does make life a hell of a lot easier, and a hell of a lot cheaper too. You know, buying materials and stuff, you no longer have to run out of materials. But yeah. I know there are like some programs that like claim to, because I haven't actually tested them. I have one of them, but I haven't actually tested it. When I draw it like this, it just kind of looks like Dr. Eggman a little bit. Look at this. Tell me that doesn't look like Dr. Eggman. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, but they claim to like replicate what it would be like to actually paint on a physical canvas, to where like they have buttons for tilt and watercolor, and it runs and stuff, and like colors bleed, which is like nice, but I don't know, I just haven't tried it, so I don't actually know what the experience is like, you know what I mean? There we go. Pep, what was your favorite COVID moment? I don't think I had one. It was kind of like really annoying. Everything was annoying. Let's see. A collab. My allergies: bananas, pumpkin, squash, oranges, watermelons, grapes, pineapple. Damn, you have like no fun. Hey Pep, fun fact, when I first came to your channel, the first thing I saw in chat was my allergies. Don't ask why. Huh. Why were there fruits in there? Someone was making a fruit salad. An unauthorized fruit salad. Mods, get 'em! Oh my gosh. You know, at work today, the managers, they bring like food a lot, which I'm glad, because I'm kind of a snacker, but sometimes I feel kind of bad, like they watch me like eat the snacks, and they're like, oh man, this maid wolf doesn't even work as much to earn her snacks, you know, so I get kind of anxious, so I try not to eat too much over there. And it's not like, oh, I'm constantly getting a bag of chips or anything. It's just like, when I do, I try and only get one, but then like after I eat one, I get hungry for more. So then I go and I get another one, but then like I try and make myself wait a bit before opening it, so that way I don't seem like, oh, I'm only here for the snacks, you know? Whatchamacallit. But yeah, so they made these sandwiches, right? They're like egg sandwiches or something. I think they're like egg and ham or egg and turkey sandwiches. They're so fucking good. Like, they're so fucking good. And so they brought it out, but then they also brought out salad. Because, I don't know, I guess whenever people work in an office, they're expected to just like salad. And technically it's not wrong. The other office that I worked at like a year ago, they introduced me to salads, and I'm like, okay, well, salads aren't that bad, you know? And I like a, what is it, classic, I think, Caesar salad, with cheese, pepper, and I think that's it. But like, I don't like it that much, you know? And they keep bringing it, and like, I feel bad for like the times whenever we're all by the table, because it kind of feels like I'm supposed to eat everything that everyone else is eating, so I eat it anyways, and like, I don't like it that much. But I still eat it because I'm like, oh, you know, I have to show them that I'm grateful that they're giving me food, you know? It's the polite thing to do, so I eat it anyways. But like, they brought salad today, and I didn't want them, because sometimes, okay, they're so nice that they'll like come by my desk and they're like, hey, just giving you a heads up, you know, I don't know if you saw, but we did bring food, so you're welcome to get any. And I was like, you know, I'll always be like, oh, okay, and then I'll go and I'll get some and stuff. At one point, one of my bosses brought me cantaloupe, because like they brought a cantaloupe from like an Asian market, and they were like, hey, you know, I'm cutting some, and they just like handed me a slice. And the thing is, I don't like cantaloupe all that much, so I was kind of like, oh, thank you. Like I just kind of grabbed it before realizing, and I was like, oh no, I don't really like this. But I didn't want to, you know, like go up to another coworker and like, hey, I don't want this, do you want this? You know, I'm not that comfortable at the office yet. And so I just started eating it, and it was honestly pretty good. People with fruit salads. Doozits. People with fruit salads. Wait, what about it? Let's see. Hello all. Welcome in, Alex Rose. How are you doing? Hope today's going well. If not, it was better. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. But yeah, so they keep bringing salads. Like today I just kind of deflected. Like I kept eating like little chips and stuff, and then I got like a couple, I think I got like 4 or 5 of their, okay, I say 4 or 5 of their sandwiches, but they were cut like, okay, you know how a sandwich is like this, and then you can cut them like that. Well, they were cut like this, so they were quarters. So technically I just ate one whole sandwich, okay? Because I say, oh, I ate 4 of them, but it was 4 pieces because of the way that they cut them, okay? I want that to be known. Because I felt bad for a second when I was like, oh, I ate 4 of them. I was like, damn, I ate like all of their sandwiches. But I'm like, no, not really, technically. Yep. And yep. Make these a little bit smaller. But, okay. Grab this. And then a little bit. And let me grab this one too. We're gonna fix it on the hat. There we go. That should be okay. Let's see. A collab, please. Wait, what are you trying to do, SSA14? And honestly, it's not good streamer etiquette to ask for a collab in any streamer's chat. That's supposed to be like, whether it be a business email or a DM. But yeah. Let's see. My life is torture. I felt that. I should never enjoy the taste of fruit salads or banana bread. Banana bread you are in fact missing out on. Freshly baked banana bread is so fucking good. But fruit salad, you're not missing out on that much. Because I'm kind of picky with my fruit. I don't like all fruit. And so, you know, you're not missing out too much. But banana bread. A good freshly baked banana bread. That like solves all your problems, clears your skin, your crops start to grow. The country recovers, the economic, what is it? The economy is no longer collapsing. It's so good. So good. There we go. Pep, exotic fruit tasting when? Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of really picky and I don't like wasting food. So like, I guess I would need to have people with me to like eat my fruit. To be like, here, I don't want this. Like, I would only have to, okay, I would only be able to get fruit that someone around me I know already likes. So that way I can just give it to them. And it can't just be my dad. Because I know he won't have time to, like, eat all that. So, I don't know. But I could... No, I don't know. Might be a little bit too much of a risky business expense just because, like, it'd be a waste. What is it? What is it called? Whenever they're throwawayables. Disposables. Pause. What? What? Let's see. Okay, but walnut and nana bread. Oh, so good. Let's see. I'm not planning any collabs for now. I need to think about it. So, no, sorry. Wait, what do I pause on? What did I say? I don't think I said anything bad. Let's see. Horrible thing is I did get to eat banana bread. My grandma made it best banana bread. Then I developed a banana allergy over time, so I know what it tastes like, but I will never enjoy it again. Ah, dang it. So you got a taste of freedom. It's not one of those like, oh, I wonder, you know, what if I hate it? But also, what if I like it? It's one of those like, oh, I know I love it, but I can't have it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, on a slightly related note, in talks of allergies, I have a question for people who like peaches. Are they supposed to taste like a little bit spiky? Like if they have little, I guess you can call it, what's it called? Pulp, but it feels spiky. Like almost like if it has little hairs on it. Kind of like a cactus, just a little bit. Because like, anytime that I get anything like peach related, whether it be natural or not, it always tastes like that. Yeah, spiky. So I don't know if I'm if I'm maybe a little bit allergic to it or not. I don't think so. For the most part, like I tend to not have any allergies. So, you know, yay me. But I need to know if it's supposed to taste like that or not. They're a little hairy, but never painful. But I mean like juice of it. Is that supposed, like, not one of those, oh, you know, we just take the peach and we squeeze it. I'm talking about like, it's even the artificial ones. That's why I'm like, I don't think it's an allergy. I think that's how it tastes, but I'm not sure. So I wanted to ask, what a skin, what a, let's see, like it stings? Yeah, like it stings. Like it not burns like, oh my god, this is spicy, you know, not like that. But more so like I can taste little fibers in it. Like it's what I imagine what drinking like a little bit of fiberglass and water would feel like, you know? Where it's not like, okay, well, you know, fiberglass would be super painful. But what I'm saying is, you know, it's a little bit painful. It's a little concerning, but not enough to where I'm like, I think I'm allergic, you know? Let's see. Like mango skins, orange skin, watermelon skin, peach skins. Yeah. I mean, one of my reactions to bananas when I eat it is it feels spiky, stinging, irritating my throat. So maybe, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, it's so weird that people like this, but it tastes like this. And I was like, what if it's not supposed to taste like this? For me, yeah. No, what? Okay, so maybe maybe we're learning that I'm a little bit, maybe, just mayhaps, allergic to peach. Which, like, kind of sucks, because, like, okay, here's the thing. There's this, what is it? What flavor is it? I don't know if it's mango and peach, or, no, I'm pretty sure it is mango and peach. There's this, like, packet of juice, like, these powder packets that you can mix into water bottles. I've told you that before, I drink a lot of those. And there's one where it's, like, mango and peach, if I'm not mistaken, and those, like, perfectly fine. Taste so good. But the other day, I went to a Wendy's, and I got, what was it? It was like, what is it? A peach lemonade or something like that? And it burned. It burned a lot. And then there was like another candy that I had like a little bit later. Not the same day, but like different days. And it like tasted like that too. And I was like, that is so strange. That's not at all comfortable. It's usually mango and peach. Yeah, you might be allergic, maybe. It tastes like fruit, and juice drink, like any other. I'm allergic to mangoes. Oh, that sucks. Mangoes are good. More mangoes for me. Thanks, SSA. Oh no. He's gonna steal all the mangoes. Dang it. Mangoes are good though. Mangoes are so good. Well, okay, only if they're cold. I don't want to say spoiled, but like I like the finer things in life, you know? And so like, have y'all ever tried like a chilled fruit, you know, like a cold fruit on like not necessarily a hot summer day, but just like any day, with the exception of really cold days, because I guess that's the only way that it wouldn't be bad per se, you know? But those are so good. So good. At least, you know, they use real peaches at Wendy's, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Although it wasn't, here's the weird part about it. It wasn't like, oh, one of those lemonades where you see the machine and it's like making the lemonade as you're watching it. Like, no, it was one of those like soda machines that like, oh, you know, you click, I want Coke and I want cherry Coke. Or like, oh, I want Fanta and I want the pineapple Fanta, you know, stuff like that. It was one of those. So it was like a Minute Maid lemonade, and it was peach flavored. So I don't know how real it was. That's the thing that concerns me. So I break out in hives when I touch pumpkins. Holy crap, that's not good. Frozen cotton candy grapes fucking slaps. I have not tried those. I forgot those exist. Let's see. Actually, I get that. Feeling spikes with kiwis, which are my favorite fruit. Uh-oh. Let's see. I can go crazy in some cold bananas. Okay, okay, wait. But like actually though, actually for real for a second, have y'all tried okay, they're called choco bananas. That's what my family's always called them. So they're these like bananas, right? They're bananas, but then they're like dipped in chocolate, and usually they're cut in half, right? So they look more like this ish. Wait, hold on. Yep. This one. Okay. They look like this, and then they're usually on like a popsicle stick. And then they're like, they have chocolate on them, and sometimes they put like sprinkles on them, and they freeze them. They're so good. Like, so fucking good. This was like my actual childhood snack that I like loved to death. It was so delicious. My mom used to make them. They used to sell this like little kit at the store that she would just like, she would boil water and then dip the chocolate bag in there, and then it would like, not disintegrate, but it would melt, and then she would dip them and freeze them, and oh my god, they were so fucking good. But yeah, Pep, I have some. You have some. Lucky. I haven't been able to. Okay, well, not really. I haven't been able to. I just like haven't thought to make them. I mean, I have, but usually whenever I am at the store and I think about it, I don't see them, and I don't explicitly go searching for them. So, you know, I guess I haven't looked hard enough per se. But I just like, I haven't had them in a hot minute. And like the last time that I went on, I was gonna say a field trip, what the hell? The last time I went like on vacation, I'd seen a sign in the city that said like, oh, we have choco bananas for sale. And I was like, oh my god, I want some choco bananas. But because of like the people that I was with, I was like, oh, well, I don't know. They're kind of like in a hurry to get home. So, you know, I can't really like, hey, can we stop by and get this dessert thingy? So yeah, I wasn't able to get it. Sad. But I guess technically, no, it's not fine. I really wanted it, but it's fine. I'll get it next time, maybe. Emphasis on maybe. Okay, let me put that there. This one, yeah. Okay. Let me go here, and then let me start drawing the silhouette. Alongside with the buttered tortilla, yes. Yes, the truly good things. Dies because banana is on the screen. Oh my god. Could you imagine if that's how allergies work? That would fucking suck. It would suck to be allergic to anything, because it's like, oh my god, here's my favorite ice cream snack, and like lactose intolerant people. Does that count as an allergy? Because allergies are just like proteins or stuff that your body fights against that are contained within certain foods, right? Or like certain anythings, honestly, because you can have an allergy to like pollen and stuff like that. Huh. So I guess I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea. Should I do that? How does a maned wolf wear a hat? I think right there is just fine. Let's not think about it too hard. Sorry, Pep. I'm allergic to maned wolves. No! And you're like dying. You're in an ambulance. Oh my god. I don't think it counts. Allergies involve inflammation. Yeah. Allergies are like it's not like a fear, you know? It's like an actual like, oh no, my throat is closing and I cannot breathe. Help. Help me. You know? What was on that new layer? Okay, there we go. And then let me... So we start off with a circle. Let's see. I'm not really allergic to fruit necessarily, but the pulp. Ah, that sucks. So it's like something specific, huh? Let's see, man, I live in Maryland and I'm allergic to crabs. The one thing Maryland is known for? Oh, that sucks. Oh my god, I can't imagine like being... Oh, wow, what was that? Ah, nuts. I don't think I did anything past that, so it's probably fine. I can go to the history though. Let's see, what did I do? I did a lot. I don't want to. I'll be fine. I'll live. I think the battery on my little like controller is about to die because it keeps flashing red and it's like blinking rapidly. So yeah, it's about to die. God damn it. This one runs out of battery so fast. I need to order the version that like has a built-in battery. But they didn't have the option on it, so. I guess I'll just use the other one. I don't have like another one of the little keyboards, but I have my regular sized keyboard, or my regular small keyboard, I guess. I still have the big one that I haven't plugged back in, just because it's not really worth it with the cats. Because then they come on and they lay on the desk and I try to ignore them and then they just like step in my face. I'm like, okay, alright, okay. Let's see. Body fighting it, not the body trying to excrete it post-haste. Oh, wait. Ah, that sucks. Oh, 07 crab. Let's see. So oranges, I can have pulp-free orange juice, but not orange juice with pulp. I'll die. Well, at least it's not the allergies to where it's like, oh, if it contaminates it, I'll die. Because there's some people with like severe peanut allergies, where like if they if they were made in the same facility as peanuts, if the product thought about peanuts at any point in time, they just like fucking disintegrate. You know? So at least it's not that. That's a good thing. Yep. I'm so glad that I don't have a peanut allergy, because like the amount of like they do have to do fucking background checks on the food. They're like, oh, have you thought about peanuts in the last 30 days? Have you communicated with a peanut in the last 30 days? Do you know what a peanut is? Oh my god, you do? Okay, get out of here. I can't be anywhere near you. I think my throat is closing right now. Oh my gosh. Right here should be okay. Right there, and this one. Well, now they thought about it, exactly. It's like playing the game. Once you think about it, it's over. This one. Well, technically they're further down, so it would be right here. There we go. One time at school we did a science project with bananas. I had to sit out in the hallway and read the whole time. Dang, that sucks. One time we were learning about, God, I don't know why it reminded me of this, but one time we were reading, or not reading, we were learning about the layers of the earth, right, in school. And they had this like project or whatever where we were like melting certain candies and stuff. So we had like graham crackers as the crust of the earth. And all I remember really, aside from that, is that we had starbursts as, I think, lava. And so we melted starbursts and then poured them. And it was kind of like a smorgasbord of like a bunch of sweet foods, which wasn't great. I remember thinking back then, I was like, this tastes terrible. But I think we were allowed to eat it. I don't think we were encouraged to eat it. That, or it was the opposite, to where the staff was like, don't eat it. We used a lot of like, you know, like we used a Bunsen burner on it. We don't think that's safe. But I do know that I ate like a little bit of the Starburst that was burnt, and it tasted burnt, and it was not great. So I don't know, but I don't remember the teacher instruction. I don't remember they said, hey, Paprika, don't eat that. Or if they said, hey, Paprika, you can eat that if you want. So either way, I ate it. It doesn't really matter. Okay. This way. Then we'll do this one. And then we'll do a little this. Right here. No. The other head would be over here. With the ears. Go. This one. There's that one. Let's see. When the teacher asks when someone in class has any allergies, I stay silent, but then this random person is like, isn't JJ allergic to bananas and oranges? And everyone stares at me like I'm an alien for real. Yeah, I think it's because, like, I mean, at least me, I know I have like more than a couple friends who have some type of allergies, and I'm always like, I can't believe, like, I have a friend who's allergic to bananas. Okay, I think she's allergic to bananas, either that or she just doesn't like bananas and she says she's allergic to bananas. I can't remember. I know we've had like the discussion multiple times, but I forget what the consensus is every time. But either way, like I used to bake a lot more, and so I would bring like some of the stuff that I would bake to school, and I'd be like, I brought banana bread, do you want some? And then I'd like point at her and I'm like, you can't have any. I would single her out like, you. Skill issue. She took the chip and ate it. Well, yeah, because it looked good. Right there. And then right there. I don't know. I think just being in school, when they tell you like, oh, you know, it's up to you. I mean, at least my thought process was always like, well, I might as well try. You know, see what it's like. So if they give you the opportunity to eat something, it's good to try it to see what it's like. You know, we used to have really good pasta at my school. I don't know what this has to do with anything. I think I'm just thinking about food now. I'm not hungry, but I'm just thinking about food. We used to have this, like, we had, like, different lines for lunch that would be, like, different themes. So we had, like, supposedly this burger restaurant which the burgers were like mid. Like it wasn't an actual chain restaurant, because I know there are some fancy schools that have like actual restaurants inside of their cafeteria. We didn't have that. We had like, I guess like great value versions of said restaurants. Like there was a burger joint, there was a pizza joint, there was a like vegetarian or salad-ish joint, and then there was an Italian joint. But like they would also kind of switch, like Tuesdays and Thursdays they would have certain restaurants, and then like Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, or Monday, Tuesday they would have like a different one, and then Fridays I think they would serve everything, if I remember correctly. But my favorite joint was the Italian joint, until I don't know what the fuck they did, but like the pasta started tasting bad. So before, the pasta used to taste good, right? It tasted normal, and I was like, oh my god, this is yummy, you know? Like they made like a decent chicken parmesan. And then one day I got it and it had like pasta and stuff. Like it had always had pasta, so that wasn't like a new thing. But I got it and it tasted like they boiled the pasta in dishwater. Like it actually fucking tasted like that. And I was like, oh god, why does it taste like this? And then after that I would get it, but I would only like eat the tomato sauce and the garlic bread that they served. Let's see. My friend had made some dirty jokes about me being allergic to bananas, I tell you. Bruh, you got joints. We just got what we got. School pasta was always delicious as fuck. That, or not that place. Yeah, it was good until it started tasting like that, and I was like, oh, I can't imagine. Like, now all I can imagine is I'm boiling it in the dishwater, you know? And so, ever since then, I kind of stopped. Like, I just slowly stopped getting that, and I just, like, defaulted to the jerger joint. The burger joint. Because, like, it was definitely better than just not eating. Okay, this extends a little further, and then we have the knee. Then we have the other knee right here-ish. There. Wait, what the fuck was I thinking of? There was something that I thought of earlier today that I was like, oh man, life whenever I was in school was so much easier. And then I thought of something and then I was like, never mind. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay, all I remember is that I was driving and I was like, being an adult fucking sucks. But I can't remember why. Fuck. What was it? I was just like, oh man, I miss the good old days. But then again, it's nice being an adult is what I was telling myself. And then I was like, actually, no the fuck it's not. I have to do this and I have to do that. I think it's because, like, you become an adult, and so technically you do have a lot more options to do stuff, but there's a lot more, like, reasons that you don't do it. Like, oh, technically, I could go to laser tag at any point I wanted to, but, oh, I get tired easily, and laser tag is pretty far, and I don't want to pay for gas, and, oh, I'd have to go with friends, or I'd have to go alone and actually make friends, and if I'm not sociable, if I'm not a social butterfly, then I won't make friends, and I'll just be awkward and stuff. Or like, oh, I could contact a friend to go with me, but then I have to, like, arrange to pick them up, and that's too much of a drive, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, there's, like, a lot of little things to being an adult. So for any of you youngins, which I shouldn't technically be watching me, with the amount of times that I curse and stuff, and, aside from that, I'm not child-friendly. But... like, that's the thing whenever you hear adults like, oh, it's sucky being an adult, and you're like, oh, it's probably not even that bad. It's not until you're actually doing it, and then, you realize, oh, I have to schedule my doctor's appointment, and I have to call the office, and if they don't answer me, then I have to, like, continuously call them until they answer me, and sometimes they won't even answer me, and I have to find a new doctor's office, or, like, I have to figure out how to do insurance, and I have to figure out how to get a notary by myself, and, it's just, like, a lot. It's a lot of little things that build up, and then you're like, I wouldn't be a kid again. It was so much easier, where, like, the only thing I was stressed about was, like, tests, and being able to answer that question of, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, I don't fucking know. Hopefully alive. Don't watch our Raw Dog and Paprika Kids. Yeah, please don't. Pep isn't ladylike. I tried to be at the beginning, and then I think I'm still vaguely ladylike. Just very, very vaguely. Oh my gosh. Right. Yep. Bye. There we go. Like, I don't want to be a shit role model for kids, but also I don't want to be a role model for kids, period. Oh man, because I just, like, there's just so many things you gotta learn in life by yourself. Like, I could tell you, like, oh, do this, do that, but nothing's gonna be as good to learn as, learning it yourself. Or at least getting the balls to. to learn it yourself. You know what I mean? I guess the number one skill that I'd say is important, whether it be before or during adulthood, is learning how to fucking Google shit and find information for yourself. Because you will become an adult, whether you like it or not. And then you're going to be expected to just know a lot of stuff. And the thing is, you don't. You don't. 9 times out of 10, unless you had like really fucking good parents, you don't. And you know, even if you have like decent parents, there's just some stuff that they don't know, you know? Like, shit, if I asked my parents, how do you successfully run a YouTube channel? They'd be like, I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me, you know? So you have to like figure out how to find information for yourself. And then once you do, you become like, you know, you're on the road to becoming a good adult. And not like moral-wise, I'm just talking about like, oh, you can now adult, good job. Okay, right there. Let's see. A lady can still sit back, eat chips, and do a hearty burp. Exactly, exactly. Pep's idea of ladylike and mine are totally different. Wait, then what's your idea, Wokalism? I think I'm like vaguely ladylike. I'm gentle-ish. I'm kind, sort of, and I'm caring a little bit. Oh my god, acting adult is a state of mind. There's a balance. You can hang out at a trampoline park, go to conventions, party, etc., but also take time to take care of your responsibilities. Exactly, exactly. Yep, you need to just like be responsible, and there's like no better way to say this. I swear there's not. Because like I'm trying, and you have to grab life by the nuts and make it your bitch, you know? Like otherwise shit will always go south. And even when you do have it by the nuts, it will still go south. But being an adult is learning how to, like, run with it anyways, you know? Expected also to take initiative. You are allowed to adult, exactly. And have money. Responsible and have money. Exactly, exactly. Not gonna lie, Pep can be pretty adult at times. Sometimes it's the fleas that are controlling. What are you talking about? I'm so much of an adult. You don't even understand. I think I'm the most adult in my family. Actually, that's not true. My dad's probably the most. He's taught me, like, a little bit. And, okay, not to say, like... Okay, how to say it. I guess he's taught me to be afraid of financial shit. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, you know, I have to balance these numbers and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like... I don't... Oh, my gosh. But, yeah. I'm striving to be... an adult that I want to be, and I think that's important to have in your brain, whether you're still in the process of growing up or, you know, being a grown-up, because life does not stop changing, even if you want it to. It just continues to change, and you're like, oh, come the fuck on, we changed last Monday again. But, you know, you have to do what you gotta do and figure out how to become the adult that you want to be, whatever that means. Whatever that means. So yeah, there we go. And for me, that means like becoming financially literate, and then, you know, like getting my opportunities in check to where I'm able to achieve them, you know? And it's so weird growing up, you know? It's so weird. Have y'all seen the meme where Ratatouille's controlling Remy, but the mouse is being controlled by a flea is being controlled by bacteria? Who's this put some basil on that shit? I have not, but that's hilarious. Once you work in retail, you kind of learn adults are a myth and we're all just high schoolers, more power. That is exactly true. The monthly mold. So thus, Pep is an adult. I am an adult. I am an adult. I'm so fucking adulty. Oh man, especially after today. I went to go talk to a notary, and I got something notarized. And then, what else did I do? I scheduled a optometrist appointment by myself. No parent was in the room, and they weren't even in the house. I was there, and I was like, this, that. And then I filled out my, like, not pre-operation, but pre-appointment paperwork or whatever. You know, that, like, the fucking clipboard that they give you where it's like, fill out your name, fill out this, fill out that, blah, blah, blah. You know, I did all that. She mispronounced her own name. No, I didn't. I said Paprika. Although I have misspelled my name before. I've misspelled my name many times now. Sometimes what I do is, rather than say, let's see, hold on, let me find the right layer here. Rather than say paprika, sometimes I'll say paprika. And there's a difference there. Man, my handwriting's ass. Okay, in my defense... No, I have no defense. My handwriting is just ass. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I have to try really hard to get, like, good ish handwriting. I can write a little bit in cursive. Check this out. Check this shit out. P-E-P-P-R-I-K-A. Paprika. And then C. Technically the first letter isn't supposed to be connected, but I always connect them because I'm like, ha. Skill issue if you can't connect. Wait. I misspelled. I misspelled it. Hold on. H-I-R-U-U. And then S. I think that's how it is. Or it's C and then H-I-R-U and then it goes like this and then U and then it goes like that and then to there and S. It's one of those. I don't know. I didn't like learn formal stuff. They like started teaching it to us and then they stopped because they were like, hey, actually cursive isn't that important. And then we got bullied by all the adults for not knowing cursive, so, you know, there's that. Let's see. One of the greatest realizations I had as an adult is that everyone else is winging it and barely knows what they're doing. It's everybody's first life. Exactly. It's literally paprika. Well, because, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, pepper and then Rika, because I'm used to typing out pepper, and so that's why. Oh, my gosh, she actually can. She fit brain with this one, y'all. Exactly. I took a screenshot because she misspelled the name mixed with pancake pep. Just A tier. Listen, man, it's difficult to spell. I've had people like say so many times now, like, oh, how do you pronounce that? Like, oh, I can't pronounce that name. How do you pronounce it? And I'm like, ah, ha 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 ha. You don't know how to pronounce my name. That means I have a cool name. Because only people with cool names, that are like questionable names. Like, what's that one meme where it's like, it's Shathid, you know that one? People with, oh god, people with questionable names, they get told, how do you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I say it right. And it's funny, they try so hard. You know, at my job, actually, like legitimately at my job, there's a spreadsheet where we were like discussing, okay, what is everyone's role here in the office? And they misspelled my name like 3 different times just within that file. But I haven't told them yet because I want it to be kind of a thing where like I wait a couple months and then one day I bring it up like, oh yeah, my name's like misspelled in there, by the way. And they'll be like, why did you tell us? And I'm like, yeah, because it didn't matter. Because I want them to know like it genuinely does not matter. Like it could not matter less. As long as I know that they're talking about me, then it's fine. But yeah. Hep. They like misspelled it like I misspelled it. Let's see. It's no wonder wizards take so long to get good. They can't spell. Oh my god. Your name's not cool till teachers try saying it's not your name. Exactly. 3 different times. Like they put like paprika and then they put like pepperika and then they put like how do they do it? They like and then ka or something like that. Like ka or something like that. I think they put a U at the end. So yeah, they misspelled it like fad. Hello! Like it is different every time it comes up and I'm just like, I wonder how many times they can mess it up. So that's also what I'm waiting on to see, like how many different forms can they make of paprika. But I'm just, you know, big chillin'. I really don't mind and I don't care that much. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, I don't like my name, so that's why I don't care if people misspell it. I like my name, I really do. But I don't care that much because I know it's not of malicious intent. If they were like saying it like, oh, whatever, paprika, whatever, paprika, you know, then I'd be like, oh, well, that's not very nice. But because I know they're just like, you know, they just don't know how to spell it. Wait, is your name actually Paprika? Yes, it is. I am Paprika Chirus, a maned wolf. I didn't lie. Oh my gosh, welcome in. It's a happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Let's see. Right there. There we go. High up. Let's see. Don't worry. Paripka. Oh my gosh. The thing is, I also understand that that's like Rika, because I think Rika is the thing that stands out the most. Pemperuka. Oh my god. You're doing fine, Buckaroo. Yippee! Okay, let me go ahead and start coloring, I guess. Or we could draw. No, let me color first, and then I'll focus on drawing later, because otherwise I may not finish this one.
My people!
Welcome to the Peppers! Chimmy Bomb. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Chimmy Bomb. Yeah, that's Chimmy Bomb. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. Not as better. Happy Wednesday. I don't know if you're here. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Thank you. Paprika. Paprika. Wait. Oh, paprika. Paprika. Man, that one's like, I can almost not tell that it's misspelled. Paprika. Need I say more? True. I think it's just because, like, we don't know how many letters are in the name. That they're just like, let's just go crazy. Let's just go, like, let's add so many letters. Let's make it French, you know? Add a silent X or something. Oh my gosh. Should I make a back view too? Well, there's nothing on the back. I don't think I need to. Wait, is there a back? No, there's not a back on the bucket hat. Let's see. It's alright. We know your name is Cliprika. You can't hide it. Well, see, it's weird. It's because time is a soup. So, like, technically, I'm simultaneously Paprika and Cliprika. It's a very strange existence. Ow. Oh my god. I have pronouns. My pronouns are Paprika and Cliprika. It was like Paprika and Cliprika. Because, like, I think I spelled that wrong. I think that's right. Because, like, pronouns are like he, him. Because that's the only one that I really remember a lot. Because, like, my pronouns are he, but not him. Because I will never be him. But, like, this is the current tense, right? Like, he went to the store. Paprika went to the store. And then I saw him. I saw Cliprika. So, it makes sense, technically. Those are technically my pronouns, I guess. Man. But, yeah, like, it's fine. It's whatever. You can say, I saw Paprika. And people will still understand what you're saying. My pronouns are sir. Oh my god. Who do you think I am? Let's see. Hello, what are we doing? We are... I was gonna say eating. Holy shit. We're not eating. Well, I mean, technically. She's eating. She ate with that fit. But I'm just drawing. It's an art day. We're drawing. My pronouns are that guy. Because you're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay. From there, let me drag this one to the bottom. Bum. Ba 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 bum bum bum. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make my life a little bit easier here. Maybe I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna color pick. So I can get the colors accurate. Whoa! Oh wait, that's not the right tool. Mouse cut tool! Oh, this is so dark though. Yeah, I'm gonna change the colors a little bit to match what they would ideally look like in the sun. Because this one's like a navy color. There are technically other colors in the merch. Some of them don't have other colors. Some of them do have other colors. But I like black and navy. Because it goes with a lot of stuff. You know, it makes styling a lot easier. You know, I got complimented because I have these like whatchamacallit? These like combat boots looking things. Like these boots that look like combat boots. And at work, they were like, oh my god, I love your boots. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. I bought them for cheap. And they were like, oh, wow, nice. And I was like, I know. Oh my god. I got told at work. I totally forgot to tell y'all. I got told at work one time that, like, it was by this, like, older staff member. And she was like, oh my god, you're so into fashion. Because I'd worn these, like, heeled combat boots. And, I forgot what else I wore. But, like, it was a nice outfit, right? Like, not, like, business professional. I used to dress business professional whenever I first started working there. And then I got tired of, like, having a very limited closet, like, choice thing. Because it was cold. Or it's a little bit cold in the office, so I don't like wearing short sleeve blouses and stuff. So I just gave up and I started wearing, like, regular stuff. And they haven't told me, hey, that's against dress code. Because, like, all of them wear it, too. So that's why I started. And so it's very nice. Very comfy. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, she was like, you're so into fashion because, like, your bag matches you know, like, you just have, like, such a nice and pretty vibe. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. Because at first I was like, I don't think I'm in. And then I looked down at myself and I was like, huh, Maybe I am a little bit of a what is it? Material girl. Oh my god. It is now my duty to respect those pronouns. You will regret that. Wait. Let's see. I regret nothing. Oh no, it's not a canon event that Uwu calls you. Oh my god. Hey Pep, do you think I'm a he, him, she, her, or they, them? I think you're a JJ Creates, and then JJ Creates number 2. Oh man, how do these pronouns work? It would be like, I, like, just whatever you would use the term he for, use paprika, and whatever you use him for, use cliprika. Rose, don't give Cal any ideas. Oh my gosh. Now, oops, just saw I mistyped that. Oh my gosh, it's not. Oh, I just noticed you mistyped that too. Ha ha ha. Never let your enemy know information because they may not know that information. You know, one time I was, I think I was like scrolling Twitter or something, and I saw one of those posts that was like, I just took your ability to read for 5 seconds, and like, I was scrolling really fast that day. So I saw it and I didn't think much of it, and I scrolled past it and I was like, wait, was it one of those that's all messed up? And it was, but I hadn't noticed it. Like I had already scrolled past and I was like, wait a minute, was that one of those? And then sure enough it was. I was surprised because like, oh shit, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know. I was none the wiser. No, I was bamboozled. Dang it. This one, there we go. I've been wanting to like go to the mall recently. Okay, listen, I like hanging out at the mall, but I wasn't around for that era of like, oh, the teenagers get dropped off at the mall and they get to hang out at the mall. Like, no, my parents were like, no, you will get kidnapped. You have to have a chaperone and stuff. And I was like, okay. And so I would only really go to the mall with my parents because okay, we moved around, not a lot, but we moved enough to where I never really had a lot of friends in a certain area. Or when I did, they were only like school friends. They weren't like, oh, I went over to their house and I had a lot of sleepovers. Technically, I didn't have my first sleepover till I'd already gotten my own driver's license. So, you know, there's that. So I didn't really have like, not necessarily, oh, I didn't have a traditional childhood. It was more so like a lot of the things where you consider like, oh, well, yeah, you know, something you experienced as a kid, I probably didn't experience. Like, I still haven't been to Disneyland. One day I'll go. I swear one day I will. But also, like, I don't really want to go. As in, like, I want to go, but I don't want to go because I don't want to plan stuff. I want to go because, like, there's an opportunity where it's like, oh, we can pay for your ticket to go to Disneyland. And I'll be like, sign me. Oh, sorry, I hit the shit out of the mic. Sign me up. Let's go. You know, like, that's the only way that I'll go to Disneyland because I don't want to deal with all the, like, planning stuff. I'll only go if like, a company or something's like, hey, go to Disneyland because you deserve it. It's on us. And I'll be like, oh my god, thank you so much. Yippee! Because I was supposed to go with a fucking band. I was in band. I did my time to go to fucking Disneyland. And then we moved like the year of we were supposed to go. It sucked so bad because I was like, ah, dang it. Now I'll never go to Disneyland. This is definitely out of my tax bracket. But one day. What? How? Pay for the tickets for you? Well, because you know how some companies, they like, oh, we're having a company retreat, or like, we're having a company field trip. Not a lot of companies do that. There was this one company that I worked for a little bit that kind of did that, but it wasn't like one of those big companies where they're like, we're paying for y'all to stay in, I don't know, like San Francisco for 4 days just to have fun and attend one business meeting. Like, no, it was never that. It was just like, hey, gals, we're going to do like this company thing to like, you know, so that everybody is friends at the company, basically. And we went bowling together, and that was it. And it was awkward because, listen, I had like 2 friends at the company. The rest were just like, I don't think they hated me, but I don't think they like necessarily like, oh my god, you're so fun to talk to either. Because there was like a huge age difference. Like, they were, I don't want to say old, but they were old, and I was not that old compared to them. So, you know, they were like, oh my god, yes, I'm married. And I'm like, ah, cool. What's that like? And it was just very awkward. And then also I don't drink. So they were like, yeah, let's get drinks. And I was like, I will watch you drink. I'm okay. And so I just like clung to my one friend during the night who was also married. And so I was just like there off to the side, and they were all like, you know, with their partners, and I was just there. And I made an excuse that, like, I mean, it wasn't technically an excuse. It was a responsibility that I agreed to, but I had an opportunity to get out of the responsibility because I needed to go pick up my brothers for the weekend. And my dad was like, oh, if you're busy, I can take them. And I'm like, no. I'm going to take them. I will go and pick them up. I don't care because I don't really want to stay there for too long because I feel anxious. I don't know. I think I'm a little better with it now. I could probably handle myself a little more in social situations now. But, like, back then, I was like, I don't want to be out later than, like, it need to be. So, yeah. We went to an arcade one time, right? I think I've talked about this one time. We went to an arcade that had, like they had alcohol there, right? Because it was, like, more of an adult arcade. But it wasn't, like, a gambling... It wasn't a casino. It was an actual arcade with, like, video games and stuff. And so we had gone, and... At first I was following my friend around, but she was kind of following the rest of the office around, which was fine for a bit. And then I got bored because they were like, let's play Mario, let's do this. And they, like, kind of weren't playing as many video games. They were more so just, like, drinking. And a lot of the video games weren't really, like, that fun, or they were single player, where it's like, okay, you know, like, the only ones that were multiplayer were, like, the common ones. And I was like, this is kind of boring. And then I saw one of those rhythm game machines, and I was like, oh. And so I played it for a little bit at first with my friend, and then she was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna go do this. And then I went with her, and then I got bored of following her around a little bit. So I'm like, I'm gonna go play a game. And she's like, okay. And then I went and I hung out by the rhythm game machine, and I played a little bit till, like, this guy came by, and he was like, you know, I kind of thought he wanted to play. So I was like, oh, sorry, did you want to take a turn? Like, I don't want to hog the machine. And he was like, no, it's okay. I'm not really used to the game, so I'll just watch you. And I was like, oh, I'm not used to it either. This is my first time, you know, coming here and playing. And he was like, oh, wow. And so, like, we played a couple rounds together because it was one of those, like, machines that were kind of linked. So you could play, like, essentially multiplayer or against each other. And so we played, and it was fun. And then at the end, he was like, can I have your number? Like, he was very polite. It wasn't, like, you know, distasteful to where it was like, hey, shorty, let me holla at you, you know? It wasn't like that. But it did, like, catch me a little bit off guard because I was like, I thought we were just playing video games, you know? I didn't think, and so I was like, oh, no, sorry, no, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I'm just trying to play some video games. And he was like, oh, okay, you know, he's very respectful. He took it well, so I was like, okay, yeah, cool. And that's it. And then I got anxious because I'm like, oh, what if he's one of those guys? It's like, I will now stalk you home and find out your home address, and I'm gonna, I don't know, send you just so many fucking, what's a bad candy that I don't like? I don't know, I guess black licorice? I've never had it, but I heard it's a bad candy. Let's see, Pep, try bruising us, I dare. No, I'm not that good. Let's see, I would take you to Knoxbury Farm, a lot better than Disney. I don't even know what that is. Let's see, well, if you don't drink, then there goes my suggestion. I was going to say New Orleans is a great vacation spot, but without drinking, it's a lot worse. Yeah, I've been to Las Vegas before, but I don't like gambling that much because I am not financially literate, so I wouldn't be able to, like, do it without, you know, oh no, there goes my mortgage. I don't have a mortgage, but somehow I'll manage to, like, leave with a mortgage, like, with having acquired a mortgage and losing said mortgage. Oh my god. But I do like blackjack. We should do a blackjack stream where y'all just watch me play blackjack. I got addicted to it at, like, the school function that thought it was a good idea to theme everything after a casino. And that was the first time I'd, like, really played casino games. And I was like, oh my god, this is so fun. I get it now. I get why people gamble now. Oh my gosh. Yep. Let's see. Never heard of that farm. I think Sir's trying to kidnap Pep. That killed me inside. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Well, at least he was polite. True, true. Pep, if they polite, snatch him. Well, yeah, but, like, he listen. So, here's the thing. I worry about, like, because, okay, here's the thing. How do I say this? I don't want to just, like, rush into anything that I'm not ready to commit to, because I don't like commitments, you know? Not like, oh, I have commitment issues and no one can strap down this maned wolf. No, it's not really that. It's more so, like, I'm just not focused on that, you know? And it's like having a pet, you know? You need to have time to take care of said pet and, you know, meet all its needs and stuff. You know, to have time for, like, recreational stuff. You know, like, oh, you know, you need to go on dates if you're actually gonna have, like, a good relationship, and you need to actually, like, care about the person. And for people that I just like meet off the street, unless they're extremely handsome, which is very rare for me, I'm not like, ooh, I want to date you, you know? I'm just like, okay, you know, there's this person, cool beans, and that's it. Like, I don't think of anything past that. And so because of that, it, like, I don't know, I'm just not looking for that right now. I'm more focused on God, it's embarrassing to say, but I'm more focused on being a VTuber than I am worrying about, like, oh, who will I spend my life with? Because I'm just like, I'm kind of fine by myself. Not like, oh, you know, I'm never gonna date a person, but just like, I'm not really looking for that right now, you know? And I don't plan to anytime soon. Because I don't feel in a rush to be in that. Because from what I've seen from many people who I've interacted with, it's never good to rush into things. Because then you end up in tricky situations of like, I don't actually like this person. I just thought, you know, it was a good thing to try. You know, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings because I don't hate them, but how do I tell them that I don't like them? And it's just like, oh, maybe just don't date them. Maybe just say, hey, sorry. You know, you got to be honest. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't like honesty. So I've just been kind of avoiding it. Oh my god. Let's see. Knoxberry Farm has Snoopy. Oh, for real? Let's see. I will enter debt. I will enter with debt and leave with more debt. Oh my god, Pep's scared to show her real self to others at first. Confirmed. Relatable. It's because, like, I don't necessarily say, like, oh, I keep everything hidden and the real Rika is, like, hidden. It's just more so, I don't believe that you can, like, quote-unquote fall in love with a person that fast, you know? At the very least, to actually love a person, you need to know them deeper than just like, oh, you look pretty and you like going to bars to drink or you like dancing or stuff like that. Like, that doesn't entail what all a person is. People are a lot more complex, and I'm sure, you know, like, just looking at yourself for a moment, you know, there's more to you than just what you like to do and what you like to consume, you know? There's fears that you have, there's worries that you have, there's, you know, things that you want to do with your life. And I think that's important to, like, what is it, to not share with a life partner, but to be known, you know, because I feel like that feeds into what type of person you are and who you are. And it's like, okay, listen, I'm not saying like, oh, they have to know exactly what I'm thinking and they have to, like, you know, be willing to help me with everything. Like, no, I'm not saying that. It's more so like, I'm still busy trying to fix all that by myself, that I don't have time to focus on a partner. And so that's why I'm, like, not super keen on, like, oh, let me date someone, because then I know that I'd be putting them in kind of like an impossible situation of like, well, I expect you to be like this and do this and it, like, accept this, and they're like, hey, wait, I just thought you wanted, like, someone to go karting with, you know? Yep, there we go. Let's see. Oh, y'all got, oh my god, y'all got, wait, what did y'all put? Did y'all put vanish or did y'all, oh, okay, y'all did. For a second I was like, oh my gosh, I was never here, see you later. Bye bye, Helldiver. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey up. Okay. Huh? No, man saw the FBI come in for the chat logs. For real, for real. Oh my god, that's funny. I just look back and I'd see like, oh, this message was deleted by Stream Elements. I was like, whoa, what did they say? Carolina. Welcome in, Carolina. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it gets better. I was gonna say happy Wednesday again. Your drawings are so pretty. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you. I tried. I can't wait to do shading because I think it'll look cooler with shading. Okay. Let me copy this one. No. No what? Let's see. Let's see. Wait, is that right? Oh, I guess it is. But yeah, I'm just a little busier, and I don't want to sign up for anything that turns out like, oh, I don't want to have this anymore. There are not free returns for relationships. So I'm just like, I'll wait till I'm actually worried about it, and then I'll be like, okay, you know, once I'm ready to focus on something, that's whenever I do it. And that's why, like, okay, listen, I'm not saying like, oh, don't try anything unless you're 100% ready to succeed at it, because y'all have seen me try and fail at so many fucking things at this point. But it's not bad to approach something with the intent of, you know, it working out. You know, if anything, it makes life a lot easier. And it makes you feel less bad about failing. Because then you're like, oh, yay, at least I don't fail that much. I personally can't say that. But, you know, maybe y'all can. Here we go. Okay, and then I'll just... Yeah, that's fine. Right there. And then let me grab this one. Let's see. JJ's time to break the cycle. Why can't I just appear like my dad? I was wondering if you can participate in... If you can participate in the drawing challenge. What drawing challenge? Let's see. So I can never disappear like that. Never. It's a huge responsibility because it's another person's life and commitment at stake too. Exactly, exactly. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, all people are ready to devote themselves to you and so you have to be ready to devote yourself back. For the most part, sometimes it's, you know, people who aren't ready to devote yet, but society doesn't have a, like, I don't want to say stigma, but like, it's not expected in the dating phases to be like, oh yeah, you know, I plan to stay with this person forever. You know, for the most part, they expect you to not stay with a couple people before finding your right match. But some people just don't have a right match, or I don't know, they think relationships and stuff like that are, like, they work a bit differently. And that's also important too. You're allowed to have different opinions on certain things, like what certain relationship labels can mean, but I think it's important to share that idea or like share that same sentiment with the person you're with, because if not, it creates so many fucking problems. So many. And I just know that from media, not from personal experience, I think. Well, technically a little bit. I mean, not personal experience, but like stuff that I've seen other people in my life do, where they're suddenly like, oh no, I don't think we're like on the same page of what we are. And I'm like, oh wow, maybe you should have, you know, had this discussion at the beginning of said relationship, you know? Oh man. Hey up, hey up, hey up, and fill. There we go. Let's see. Excuse me, miss. Would you like a Oreo pack of, wait, with a fresh glass of milk to make you feel better? Absolutely. I hear Oreos. Okay, so the challenge is about how you have to draw my character in a different style, so I have to announcing who the winner is. No, I think I'm good. Yeah. Maybe someone else, though. I don't know about here, though. Technically, that counts as a little bit of promotion, which isn't really allowed in my chat, but I don't know. Good luck to the people entering, though, whoever is entering for your thing. Let's see. Pep didn't give me any of her Teddy Grams. I technically did. There's a good end and bad end, so if I didn't, it's because you chose not to get any Teddy Grams, which honestly is a skill issue. Let me desaturate it a little bit more. Phil. Welcome in, I think that's Charlie. I love your, like, little, what's it called? Your little profile picture. It looks like a little rat, which I think is cute. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it gets better. Yep. There. Go. I think that's probably a decent color to have it. There we go. Let's see. Gonna buy some tomorrow, honestly. Nice. Okay, I'm going to bed. I will see you later. Bye-bye and good night. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Let's see. Oh, shit, I'm gonna ditch that. Well, okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least Chinese best judgment. It's like, I'm gonna ditch you, Paprika. I'm leaving you for a hotter, younger man. That's the first thing I thought whenever, like, I'm ditching as well. It's like, oh my god. No, they found the hotter and cooler and more awesome maned wolf. Dang it. It should have been me. Oh my god. I'm joking, of course. Unless. How'd you know? Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew this was too good to be true. Oh my god, it's time to ditch Paprika for Cliprika. No! What does she have that I don't? No! Papi Chiru, oh my god. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my gosh, I can't, oh wait, what's that one meme? Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. Oh man, my friend group used to quote that one a lot. That one was fun. And there's another one where it's like these guys, I think they like, I don't know, they have like this accent, right? And they're like, one of them's on a roof or something, and he's like, he can't step on certain parts because the roof isn't structurally sound. And they're like, oh, don't put your foot there, don't put your foot there. And then he's like, where the fuck am I supposed to put my fucking foot? I can't put it there because it'll fall, I can't put it there, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, he says something like, I'm gonna fall, and it's fucking funny. Oh my gosh. I miss the good old days where I was just in a classroom sharing memes with my friends. I mean, I like it here. I'm fine here. But like, I just get flashbacks of like, oh, life was so simple back then. I was just like, oh man, I hope I get, you know, this, and I hope I do this, and that's it. And now I'm like, oh man, I hope I'm able to withstand whatever storm is upcoming. Phew. Right here. Man, I'm so nervous to like get insurance and stuff. I still need to fill out paperwork to get like insurance because I had this main dwarf is uninsured. I used to be insured, and then the insurance company was like, no, you're not. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they're like, actually, we lied, you are. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then they were like, no, we lied, you're not. And I was like, okay. And they were like, actually, we lied again, you are insured. And it was very confusing until one day they were finally like, okay, you're not insured. And I was like, yeah, I'll wait a month to see what you say. And then 3 months passed, and I was like, I guess I'm not insured. Ever since then, I've been uninsured. It's very scary. I don't want to get sick. I just hope I don't get sick, because I'm like, oh, I can't afford it. And I don't even have a doctor. You know, most people, they grow up and they like have a doctor that they go to. I don't have a doctor. My doctor was very nice for a while. It was like my aunt used to work in his like doctor's clinic and stuff. So I grew up with him. And then you know, he was old. He was really old. So, you know, he kind of finished being a doctor and retired. And now I have no doctor. I mean, technically we got a doctor after that, but after that it was more so like I stopped kind of going to the doctor regularly, but it wasn't. And listen, I don't want to blame it on my mom, but it wasn't my fault. I wasn't scheduling my doctor's appointments. So I only really went to the doctor whenever I got sick. And then, you know, I kind of just stopped getting sick because I was like, we don't have money for this. And then I was just like, not die. Oh my gosh. Yep. Bap. Speaking of doctors, does anyone remember that one medication? I forget what it was called, but I heard about it on some like forum the other day, and they were talking about like, oh, that pink medication, it was like one for, I think it was like an antibiotic or something, and it tasted like bubblegum. I thought that had been like some type of hallucination or something. I thought I'd like dreamt that up, because I remember at one point like I got sick and I was prescribed like something from this pink bottle that looked like bubblegum. I mean, it wasn't like bubblegum to where like, oh, here, chew on this, kid. It was just like it looked kind of like bubblegum, like colored, and then it tasted like bubblegum too, and it was my favorite medicine and stuff. So I remember whenever I was taking that medicine, my mom would be like, hey, Paprika, it's time to eat or drink your medicine. And I was like, oh my god, yay! And then sometimes I would get sick and they would prescribe me a different medicine, and I would like forget that it was a different medicine. So I'd be like, yippee, I get to drink the pink medicine. And it wasn't the pink medicine, it was like the brown bottle medicine, which like, if you know, you know, you know? That fucking brown bottle that always had like the shitty ass tasting. I mean, I get it. Medicine isn't supposed to taste good, and it's probably good that it isn't, because it might be, I don't know, addicting or something. But it tasted so bad. Like, so bad. I was so upset whenever I grew up and I found out that there's some like fever medications that are just chewables that taste like bubblegum. Like, oh man, you telling me I could have been having this like all this time? I didn't have to suffer through like the shitty, you know, berry supposedly flavor that tastes like, God, it's just so bad. Oh man. When you come home from somewhere that had a dog, you cheating on me? Too true, can't be sick if you don't have money. Exactly. I wish all my medicine tasted like bubblegum. Right? I mean, it's just a superior flavor. I feel like anything that's bubblegum flavor usually isn't disappointing. At least to the point of, like, it tastes good, it doesn't taste bad. Also, welcome in, Zay! Hope your day's going well, if not, it gets better. Oh, man. But it's just, I don't know, I think it's an underrated flavor. I mean, not underrated, it's just nobody talks about it. Everybody talks about, like, oh, yeah, this flavor, that flavor. But bubblegum is, like, the true OG. Like, it's so hard to go wrong with bubblegum. If you go wrong with it, honestly, that's a you problem. I think it's something like this. Go. And then this one. Boop. There we go. Okay, now to start working on the details. New layer. This one, okay. And then, I mean, technically, I still need to do this. Wait, that's the wrong color. Select this one, and I still need to add the piercings before I forget. There we go. And then select this proper thing. Where's the line art? Here it is. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Okay, weird weird tangent real quick, right? But let's see. Grape flavored medicine is the best. When you go to the nurse at the school for cramps and they're giving me medicine, I inhale that stuff. And then they ask if I need a drink of water. I don't. Really? I've always hated the grape flavored one because it's like really strong, but not in a good way. I don't know. It tastes bad. If something's flavored, like, if something is flavored, it is likely traumatizing. What does that mean? Oh, you mean like for medicines whenever they're like gum flavored, or not gum flavored, sorry. Berry flavored or strawberry flavored and stuff like that. Yeah, usually it's just like it's such a strong kick. It's like pure syrup of something, which maybe the reason it tastes like that is so that you don't actually taste like the badness of it, because it's actually like really nasty. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just hoping a little bit here. This one. Oh no. Oh no, wait. Okay, yeah, that's the right layer. For a second I was like, oh no, I colored on the wrong layer. But no, it's fine. I was doing line art and I forgot. This one, let's select this. Let's go over here. Let's go and fill this in. There we go. Let's see. Get this, honey flavored medicine. Honestly, that probably wouldn't be too bad. Well, okay, it depends. Like cough drops, I've had some before that are like, oh, they're honey flavored and they're better for you. They taste like shit. I'm sorry. They taste like shit. I need to look up, hold on. I'm gonna look up if there's any type of like, whatchamacallit, lollipops or something that are good for your throat that aren't like, whatchamacallit, cough drops, because I want to start chewing on, or not chewing on, but like sucking on lollipops. Because I think they look cool. I think they're a cool, like, thing to have, where it's just like, I don't know, whatever you think of, like an anime character that has a lollipop, you're like, wow, they're cool. I don't know, it's kind of like the same thing as, actually, never mind. But anyways, let me look it up real quick. I'd rather do that, do what they did for kids in manhwa, follow it with a candy. Oh, I never saw that. They just maybe like, oh, if you don't do it, we're gonna be mad at you. And I was like, oh, I don't want them to be mad at me. Lollipops that are good for your throat. I know there's some that are good for your teeth. Sore throat lollipops. Oh, right, that's right. That's why I was thinking of it. Because I've gotten one before that were called lollies, like LOLLEEZ. And they're good for sore throats. They're for children. But they're not that bad. I think my favorite one was I know the strawberry was organic, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I think the watermelon one was pretty okay. I don't know. I'll leave this for another day. This is definitely like a rabbit hole worth of research. Let's see. Okay, good. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about in the manhwa, where they're like, oh, good job, you can have a candy now, you know? And they're like, yay! And I'm like, I wish that were me. I wish that were me. It should have been me! Oh my gosh. But no, I just have to tough it out. I have to be an adult. I technically could give myself a candy after medicine. But I mean, I do take medicine when I'm supposed to, but it's not that often. Because I just don't get sick. You know, that's a skill issue. That's purely a skill issue. And me, personally, I would never allow that. I would never get sick. Never. Okay. Choose this. A little bit of a darker color. And then I am on the right layer. There we go. Hey, Pep, tell us your craziest school story. Okay, let me think. Gosh, craziest school story. I don't think I have one. I had a pretty tame school life for the most part. I didn't really do too much. Not till like high school, like entering high school. Okay, okay, this isn't really like a crazy high school story, but it's just a story. In high school, I watched like a fuck ton of anime, right? I had so much free time. Because once we moved schools, I kind of lost all my obligations. Because, you know, we were in a new school and I wasn't in the clubs that I was in before. And so, with now not having any more obligations, I just kind of like... I just kind of, like, didn't have anything to do, so I just started watching anime, like, a lot of anime, and there were so many anime where it's like, oh, this group of friends in high school, and I watched a lot of romance anime, so it was like, oh, you know, their first love in high school, blah, 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 and they confess, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 you know, and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute, I want to experience that, and so... I was like, oh, I need to put myself out there more, you know, I need to make friends. I want to have this, like, amazing adventure with friends, you know? And so, after that, I joined, like, a fuck ton of clubs. Like, an actual fuck ton of clubs. I joined marksmanship. I joined, what was it? I joined, this, like, computer club thingy that was, like, we are gonna learn about cybersecurity. And I didn't join the art club, but I tried to. But, I don't know, I got, like, a weird vibe from it, where it was like, oh, yeah, only the art students are really appreciated here, and I was not an art student, and it was, like, the art teacher, because later on I did get into an art class, not that, like, oh, I had to pass a test to get in, but more so, I just didn't have it on my schedule, and once I did, the teacher that was teaching the art, class or whatever, or the art club, they had, like, a different class, and I don't know, something about them, like, I didn't feel that they were mean, but I felt like they played favorites, and that just wasn't somewhere that I wanted to be in. So I was like, okay, no. And I tried joining the anime club, too. That one did not work out very fast. They scared me away so fast. Because they were like, a lot of them were bronies. I swear a lot of them were bronies. And, like, there's nothing explicitly wrong with being a brony, but there is a certain way that some people in those fandoms are. As in, like, I don't know, they give off, like, this really weird vibe where it's like, you're kind of weird. And I got that vibe, and I was immediately like, okay, no. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I'm a vamoose. Goodbye. And so, yeah, I left. And I just enjoyed anime at home. Well, with the exception to all the clubs. I was, like, staying after a lot of the days. Like, a lot of the days. Let's see. So that's the anime club lawyer. So that's how the Paprika dating sim would be. Pretty much. Oh, never mind. You could say sus. How sus? It wasn't sus. It wasn't sus at all. I was not sus at all. I was everywhere. I was kind of well known, not throughout the school, but like a lot of the teachers knew that like I did a lot of the extracurriculars and stuff. So I felt cool. And then I joined like, okay, well, it wasn't technically a club, but there was essentially these like challenges that the library had to complete to supposedly like encourage students to be in the library a lot more. And the thing about that is that they would give you perks for completing them at the library, you know? But essentially the perks were stuff like, oh, you get to check out more books, and you get access to this and that, and you can do this and that. Like, in the wintertime, they had this, like, basket of hot chocolate. And so if you were a part of, like, a certain tier or whatever, you wouldn't have to pay, but you would need to complete certain, like, special tasks, which wasn't like, oh, read 20 books. It was like, oh, solve this hidden puzzle. So it was actually kind of neat. But... like, I unlocked, like, quite a few of those achievements because I just wanted, like, somewhere to spend my lunch because I didn't... Not that I didn't have friends to spend it with at lunch, but I didn't have friends that... No, I'm joking. It was just like, oh, I like being at the library, and so I wanted to spend more time at the library. And so what I did was I unlocked more time at the library. Oh, man. But in my defense, it was a pretty cool library. They had, like... They had stuff to do origami. They had stuff to do, whatchamacallit, jewelry making. So I made a lot of jewelry back then. There was just like a lot of little things that they had, which entertained me enough, so that's why I was like a huge fan of the library. I still am. I say was like, oh, I don't believe in the library anymore. It's an institution. No, I like it. I like the library. As you say, if you want to hear one of my stories. They aren't crazy, but they're still stories. You know, I'll leave it to democracy. Let's see if someone else says I. Library. 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 Is it library or library? I don't know. I think I changed it a lot. Whatchamacallit? Okay, I guess I'll do this one. There we go. Oh yeah, but like crazy school stories. I feel like I did. Okay, well, okay. I wasn't. Okay, you could probably tell. I was a total menace in high school. Blah, ha, ha. No, I didn't. I was so tame in high school. I didn't do a lot. Because I wanted to have like a very pleasant, normal time, you know? And I wanted adventure, but in the sense of like with friends. And my friends, not that they weren't necessarily adventurous, but they were okay. They were okay. But whatchamacallit? Let me see. Oh, I have to keep like tabbing back and forth. That's so annoying. Wait, let me just bring it closer. Give me 1 second. What was I gonna talk about? Hold on, now I'm like, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. Crazy. Oh yeah. So it wasn't too much of a crazy story. It was just the one time that I skipped a class. But I say that and you're like, oh, you probably hid in the bathroom, or, you know, you did this, you did that. No, it was something so much more tame. I showed up for class one day and the class like literally wasn't there. Like there was no one in the class. And I was like, huh, that's weird. And then I tried to find the class. So I went to the front office and they were like, we don't know where the class is. And then I went to my teacher and I was like, hey, I don't know where my class, or actually no, I went to my teacher. It was like my biology teacher. And I was like, hey, I don't know where my class is. Like I went to the room that we're usually at and there's no one there. Can you help me find my class? And she was like, okay. And so she took me to the front office and then she called, or she either took me there or she called the front office. I forget which one it was. And they were like, yeah, they should be in their classroom. And then we went and looked and they weren't. And so we're like, we don't know where they're at. And so she was like, you can just hang out here. It's probably fine. And like, I didn't see any of the other students waiting outside or anything. Like there was no one there. And so I skipped my class, but it's because I couldn't find them. Oh my God. Library. Oh my gosh. I literally got made fun of for being a nerd because I liked being in the library. It's underrated. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just have that non-existent presence, you know? Like people forget I exist. Or at least they used to a lot. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think y'all forget I exist, which is a little bit scary sometimes because y'all are like, oh my gosh, this reminded me of Pep. And I'm like, oh, y'all remember me when I'm not streaming? Yippee! Whatchamacallit? But yeah, so like, I'm proud to say I did not get bullied. Had a very normal life. Or normal existence in school, at least. I don't have any cool lore. I'm just me. That's it. There. There we go. And then do a little bit on the tail. Some of this. Color in some of that. Go. And then some of this. Some of that. Oh! If I had the option between recess and reading, I'd choose reading. I'm a freaking certified bookworm. Reading is fun. I used to read so much fucking fan fiction. At first it was manga. What the fuck? Manga? At first it was manga, and then it turned into manhwa, and then I learned about a certain genre, and then I became obsessed with it, and so for a little bit I read what I could find in the library, and then I was like, if only I could find this one series, and then I looked it up where to find said series, and the website, or the internet was like, hey kid, get a load of this, and it showed me so fucking much. I was like, And nothing was ever the same after that. Yo, I got a raise. Yippee! Pog! Raise pog! Oh my gosh, good job. Navigating for a raise is like, it's not super difficult, but it's a little bit difficult. I've never personally done that. But then again, I've never worked at a place long enough to do that. I think the longest time I've spent at a place is like, not even a year. It's like 6 months. It's not that long. But that's because I get bored of jobs, like, very fast. I'm like, oh, I want to do something with my life. I'm out of here. And they're like, okay, have a good day. I'm like, okay, goodbye. And that's it. And then I just leave. And then I go look for another job that's fulfilling. Right there. There we go. But yeah. That's good, though. That's good. Today at work, there was this one guy who came in. And he'd come in earlier. Like, as in, like, a couple, I think, weeks or months ago. And I do remember him being there. Because I had just started working there whenever he came in. And he was like, hey, I want a raise. You know, how would I go about doing that? I see there's something, like, in the policy that we sign. And they were like, yeah, so you would need to fill this out, but we technically don't have that made, so, you know, like, we're gonna make it. And then they said that they would reach out to him, and he was like, okay. And I guess here's a little bit of a life's lesson for some of y'all. stay on their ass about it. Like, don't just like, okay, well, they'll reach out to me when it's ready. And don't just trust that they're gonna do it, because if you do that, they will not do it. And so we did not do it because they kind of forgot. And so he didn't have the raise this entire time, and he thought he was being paid a certain amount, and he wasn't. So then he had to have a talk with the manager, and he was like, hey, so, you know, and it was very awkward because at first they were just having the talk in the middle of the office, and then my coworker was like, can y'all have this talk, like, you know, somewhere else, because I feel like we shouldn't be hearing some of this. And they were like, okay, and then they went, and then he came out, and he was like, okay, and then he just, like, got his other stuff done. And they negotiated to have it. So, like, I was happy for him, because I don't think it was his fault at all, you know? That's totally on, I don't want to say us, because I technically wasn't a part of the office staff, and technically that has nothing to do with me, because even my role doesn't touch anything close to pay. But, like, I don't think that was on him personally. But I didn't say anything, because, you know, it wasn't my spot to say. But yeah, let's see. Do you want to hear my most embarrassing moment at school, or am I too lame? I mean, you could say it if you want to, just make sure not to, you know, submit any or send any personal information, because that's bad. And, you know, protect your privacy online. Like, seriously, I could be a totally evil person and you wouldn't even know. Maybe I'm going to commit identity fraud if you say your name, and then I'll look up your IP or something, you know, I don't know. You don't know me that well. See, man, hard to believe I started at 9 a decade ago. Oh, wow, you started at 9? Damn. So you're probably like... Whoa, 10 years, hold on. I just realized that is a hell of a working time. Oh my god. Congrats. I could never. I mean, I could probably. I'm hoping to last like really long at this job, because I do like it enough to where, like, okay, you know, I don't mind staying here for long. There's no like red flags yet, because like the last job that I had, the reason why I left, because it was a pretty fucking cushy job. But there were more than a couple of red flags, and I was right about those red flags. They exploded like almost a full year later, but still. On the one hand, my brain's like, you could have earned so much money though, like between that time and now. But I'm like, it's whatever, it's fine. There we go. Let's see. It'll be right here, right here. And right here. But yeah, don't trust the office staff to do stuff. Or at least remind them a lot. You know, don't be mean either. Don't be like, you need to get my stuff done. This is your job, blah, blah, blah. Don't be mean. But also make sure that they that they do use the stuff that they're supposed to do. Because otherwise they may forget. And they'll be like, well, it's kind of a little bit their fault. Because they didn't ask for an update and stuff. So we forgot. See, today's sponsor is Norp PPN. Oh. Let's see. Should I tell y'all? Yeah, I think I can tell y'all. I don't know how many people are gonna see this or remember this, but there's a little secret in my little like name thingy that I included in a lot of the merch. Do y'all know what it is? Do y'all know what it is? It's really dumb, but I think it's funny. And it's like kind of obvious, but also not, because it like you don't think about it till, Or at least me, I wouldn't think about it till I say it and I'm like, oh my gosh. PP high! Yes! Yes, it's PP high! I think it's funny. It's so lame, but I think it's funny because like I wanted to add like a pink color. Call it out as soon as I saw the merch. I didn't see that, but yes. Apparently you didn't read it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I thought no one had found it and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sneaky. They don't even know my merch says PP high. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was really happy with it. And like, it looks cool, you know, because I wanted to include some of the pink because it looked too plain as just white, but it also looked like too dark as all pink. So I was like, okay, I need to mix it. And I tried like every other one and so many different like versions of it. And then I did that just for funsies because I was like, heh, PP high. And then I showed it to Dave and he was like, oh my god, that looks nice. I like it. And I was like, it says PP high. I thought we did notice it. Y'all did? You look too good. Oh my god, dude, stop been lurking. Oh, they're always lurking. Unimo's always watching. Beware the Unimo. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I like at first I didn't want to say it because I was like, no, that makes you seem so unprofessional. But then I was like, wait, actually, I don't think anything could make me look professional, so I'm probably fine. I didn't notice. Yippee! Someone didn't notice. That means it was hidden, even if just a little bit. Because if everybody noticed, then I would have been like, well, it wasn't hidden at all, was it? Oh man. But yeah, I think it's funny. Funny. Right there. There we go. And then I guess I should promo. By the way, I have merch. If you want to get the absolute amazing drip that Paprika currently has on in this drawing and pictured right here, then you can enter exclamation point merch into the chat and see the link for it in Streamlabs. It's sold through Streamlabs. If not, check the description. It should have it. If not, check my link tree. Oh my god, I thought it was a stylistic choice. It was a little bit, because like I said, adding the pink in it made it look cool, but it like, I specifically highlighted those because I thought it would be funny, and it was in fact funny. I think it's funny. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me try doing this one thing. This one. We change it to color, zoom in, and then let me try doing this one. This is the wrong one. Here we go. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Maybe I just use multiply? Okay, yeah. That might be a little too dark. Because I want to like color the line art a little bit to make it stand out a little more, but that's too dark. Wait, actually, let me just leave it colored, and then I'll just change the blending mode as I need to. Here we go. You know, the other day I started watching Ranma again. And it's pretty funny. I think it's so funny as it used to be. I didn't actually watch it live or whatever, but I watched it. Like, it was one of the first-ish anime that I started watching. And I think it's funny. I just kind of stopped watching it because I forgot about it. On another note, I started watching The Simpsons too, because I've started seeing a lot of clips on it on my YouTube shorts. And I was like, oh my god, I need to watch The Simpsons again. And so I started watching it again. And at least the newer seasons, right? I started watching those, and they're kind of bad. Like, they're just not that great. They're kind of just like, I don't know, they're lame. They move a little too fast. There's too many story plots to where they don't intertwine as well as, you know, you would kind of hope for, or at least like the earlier ones used to. Yay, Pep! Yay, Lorelia! Welcome in! Happy Wednesday! Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. This one. But yeah. So like, it's not bad per se, but it's not great either. It's just meh. It's just meh. Should I do subtract? I don't know if that's a really good idea. Here, let me color this one. It'll give me like a good middle ground of seeing if this is actually a good color to stick with. Yeah, see, that's not great. I need something that'll look good with the skin lines, but also with the other lines. Oh, wait. Right there. No. Has anyone been seeing those TikToks of that one guy? And it's like over a clip of The Simpsons, and it's like, what happens when Lisa goes to a private school, or what happens when Marge brings back the dead, stuff like that. It's kind of cool, I guess, a little bit. It's okay. It's going super extra well. I did a thing I wanted to do for a long time, but I was too anxious. Yo, Pog, I hope you had fun, and I hope it continues to go well then. Let's see. I gotta go. Be safe. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers or use Chinese best judgment. Bye bye. I think like this is, because can you tell? I think the only thing is you can't really see the lines for that, and that's kind of a little bit annoying. A little bit. Wait, what about this one? Hue isn't the worst. I don't know if it's necessarily the best either. No. Maybe? I don't know. Let me get a bit of the pink and then color that side and see what that looks like. No, I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes the nose look. No. See, I constantly have this like tug of war with myself to be like, okay, do I want to have cool thin line art like some of the artists that I like? Do I want to have like thick line art like no artists that I see? Or like, you know, no like good, big level artists that I see? Because I don't know, I think sometimes it looks good and then sometimes I'm like, wow, this looks like shit. I think I'll leave it like this. I don't hate it too much, which is weird. I don't think I should like it. It doesn't look great, but it looks kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll see. This one, that one, this one, that one. Maybe this one. Color this one. I think as soon as I learn how to do something consistently that I like, in terms of making art, it's Jover for y'all. I think I'm like almost there. I'm learning. Slowly but surely I'm learning like, oh, this looks cool. And this looks awesome. But this I don't like. And this one I try and stay away from because I'm not good at it yet. You know, stuff like that. But coloring is like the biggest thing that I just absolutely... I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not great at it either. So I kind of avoid it as best as I can. Because I'm just like, I don't want to. Because then I'll make it look like shit. But also, it looks kind of goofy without coloring, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll color it a little bit. Yep. This one. Man, I keep mixing up the seasons. I keep thinking that we're about to, like, enter... whatchamacallit, like the spring-ish season. I keep thinking like, oh, January is coming up. I can't wait till January comes. And I'm just like, wait. We're still like, what is it? We're like past the half-year point. We're about to enter August now. Ugh. Blech. I'm not excited. I don't know. I just don't like August that much. I just think, at least from what I remember from my school days, I still have PTSD from my school days. They're like, oh no, we're about to enter school. This summer's gonna be over. But for me now, it doesn't mean anything. Summer being over does not mean a damn thing. Well, aside from a little bit my job, because since my job does deal with like what is it, education related stuff. I do actually have to care a little bit about when kids are in school and not in school, because it does affect me. But it's just like, I don't want to. I really don't want to care. But, oh well. Let's see. I had fun. I did first stream in a long time. I managed to force myself to talk and not be too shy. My friends are super supportive too. It all felt good. Good tier... Hold on. I can read that. Oh, I felt all good and teary about it. Oh, that's so good. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Pog. I mean, I know you've done it before, but you know, I get what you mean whenever you're coming back into something, you're like, oh, I don't know. You get kind of nervous, like, oh, what if I don't like it? What if it's horrible? What if I remember the reason that I'm not doing it anymore? And then, you know, it gets scary. But it's good. It's good. It's good to always like rekindle every now and then things that you liked or still like or haven't done or stuff like that. Because, I don't know, it's good. It's good to have like hobbies and stuff. And it's important, I think. It's important for a good, well-rounded individual to have and be. I need to go to arcades more. I want to go to an arcade that's nearby, but I technically haven't wanted to go because I could technically go at any point, but I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to go alone, but also I don't want to figure out which friend I want to take, so I'm just gonna like not go till I really, really want to go, and then maybe I'll go. And I've kind of like, I daydream sometimes about just going by myself, and, you know, enjoying the day, because I usually don't hang out by myself. I usually like go with someone. And so I daydream about it sometimes, like, oh, maybe, you know, I'll go and I'll have fun, and, you know, I'll just have fun, and that's it. But then I'm like, oh, but what if somebody yells at me and I cry, and I just cry in public? Oh, that would be so lame. I don't want to cry in public. And I'm like, never mind, I'm good. I'll just stay at home, living the hermit life. And then I just start reading yaoi. I'm just like, ah, it's fine. I still have yaoi. At least this will never leave me. Oh man, what a sad existence. Well, honestly, it's not too sad. Honestly, I enjoy it. Is it a sad existence if you enjoy it? That's the real question that I won't be answering, because honestly, I don't care that much to answer it. There, let's see. It's pretty. I like the lines. They have a neon effect. Should I not be coloring it then? I was trying to like get rid of it a little bit, because like, yeah, the blue does stand out, but I also feel like it mushes too much together, and I want to color the eyes, so it may have like the opposite effect. If I do that, like, I feel like it'll stand out too much if I just color the eyes but leave the rest. Oh, and then I need to add the dots too. Forgot to add them. Let's see. I can't imagine what they would yell at for. I don't know, maybe they'd be like, we don't allow maned wolves, or like they'd be like, how could you not know that? That's so obvious. Look at the sign. And I'll be like, I didn't look at this sign. I'm sorry. And they'll be like, oh, this is why we don't like maned wolves. I don't think a lot of people will hate maned wolves, but also I'm too scared to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then let me go here and grab a nice little red and just color it in. What if I color red underneath it? Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is really having the effect that I think it's having. It is not. I'll just leave it like that, honestly. Let's see, dark blue? You think dark blue would be good? Okay, let me see. I think this counts as dark blue, so let me... new tab. Hide this one. And then I will grab this and grab that. Let me just fill the... Oh, I fucked up. There we go. That looks too dark blue. Like, way too dark. Way too bold. Looks like I drew it in a bold pen. Dang it! Why am I being bonked? What did I do? I didn't even do anything. I've just been here, being chilling. See, that's too light blue now. Okay, maybe if I grab this And then I go to the disc and make it a little bit darker. I still need to render everything. I probably shouldn't be worried about the line art to render it. How's that? There's not really much of a difference. I mean, oh wow, that's scary. Ooh, Ghost Rika. Ooh. Chick billing. Chick billing. Oh my gosh. My neck hurts. I took so long of a nap today. Yesterday I fell asleep, not even that late. Okay, it was like around 3 in the morning. Maybe it was a little bit late, but like it didn't feel that late. And then I was like actually so tired whenever I fell asleep. And I woke up in time to get ready, and then I was like, it's fine. I still have 30 minutes. And then I went back to sleep like 2 times. And then I got to work very, very, very late. I mean, not very late. I got to work 30 minutes late, which isn't the most late that I've ever been. Well, to that job, yes, but to other jobs, no. Wait, I get it though. I always worry I will mess up somehow in public twos. I sort of have to hype myself up into expecting it and being a healthy amount of reckless, like, yeah, so what? Yeah, exactly. I have to either get to the point where I'm like, okay, I've rehearsed it enough in my head to where I doubt that I'll mess up, or rehearse it enough in my head to be like, oh, well, it's fine, because who gives a shit what they think? I'm here to do a thing, and as a part of the general public who pays taxes, I'm allowed to be in this space. And so I have to, like, juggle between those two feelings. Where's the color? Oh, I just didn't grab it. There we go. Yeah, and that's the color. Okay, so now... this one. Then we hit multiply. There we go. Then I get surprised when it goes so well, since I expected it to happen anyway. I felt that. Just kind of like, oh well, you know, it'll happen, and then like nothing happens. You're like, oh, I'm so fucking great. I didn't mess up any time. Ah, man, I'm amazing. I don't know about you, but I get that a lot. Just like, oh, I'm way too fucking good. So good at this. Hey up. How could I do this? I want to try something, but honestly, it's not a good idea to try with the style that I have right now. Because I want to try like that super, not hyper detail, but you know, like that, where they have like a little bit of a gradient on the hair and stuff, and it looks super cool, and then it has like highlights and shadows and blah, blah, blah. I want to try that, but also with this style that I have, since it's like very small, very simple, it's not a good idea. I know what to do. I'm going to look at inspiration. I'm gonna go on Twitter and pray for me now. I may get distracted and forget what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, I'm scrolling. That's not a good thing. Let's go to my bookmarks. Because I like bookmarking a lot of cool art so that I can look back at it and admire like what they did. And it helps me, I guess, be inspired a little bit. Of just like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. Well, I just found a really cool thing of like how to render Miku's cinnamon roll bun hairstyle. And they fill it with a flat color, then they add in the shadows, and they add in like secondary shadows to make the highlights. Then they add in like additional colors. Oh god. Why? I'm trying to learn how to study. I'm trying to learn how to do stuff. Oh, I need to clean up so much. I just passed by one of the bookmarks where it's like how to group scenes and stuff, and I need to clean up my OBS, but I also need to clean up my channel. There's so many things that I've done, like, oh, part 5 of... There's only a couple, but still, it's good to start early of starting to make playlists and stuff, because I know whenever I watch YouTubers and stuff, it's nice whenever they have playlists of like, oh, they played this game? And I get to see all their playthroughs in one spot. So I need to do that, but I've been putting it off. Okay, wait, I found one. Okay, cool. This will be my reference. I'll send y'all like a little screenshot, I guess, of it, so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Grab this, grab that, and then just screenshot this. There we go, and I'm gonna post it in livestream related. Hello! Hello! Let's see. Go here. Good. Unrelated. Just checking in. Is it getting distracting? It's so real. Always looking for inspiration to start drawing, then I just end up not drawing at all. Yes. Yes, especially when you have no idea of like what to draw at first, where you're like, oh, I feel like drawing. Let me go look on Pinterest for a certain like motif or something, and then it's Jover. It's actually Jover. Oh my god. But yes, we are drawing. Wait, hold on. I forgot to keep up my inspiration. Wait, actually, I could just have it open right here. There we go. Okay, now I have it open. Let me open image new tab so I can zoom in a little bit. I want to copy their coloring style because I like that. Oh, okay, so the inner lines they have colored, the outer lines they don't. Well, with exception to the face. They colored the hairlines, but also their lines are really thin, really fine, and mine are thick. Which, like, isn't bad per se, but it's just not the same. I don't know. See, whenever I draw a whenever I draw, I just say in a random art server, anyone want me to draw characters? And I draw them. I want to do that. But I'd have to join servers. Well, there's a way to explore servers, right? Like, there's like a way to like, I want to join an art server, and Discord is like, here are our public art servers. In fact, I'm actually working on one right now. I'm surprised he had on time for the list this week. I guess, wait, my guess was it was going to be Subnautica first. No, actually, it's because originally I wanted like a chill week, but also I wanted something. Is my Switch even set up? It is not. My Switch is not set up. And that's what I kind of figured, and I didn't want to actually have to work for anything. So I was like, what's something that's like vaguely familiar, but maybe something a little new, you know, something to get myself out of my comfort zone just a little bit. And then I remember like, oh yeah, Hat in Time is supposed to be like the protege of, whatchamacallit? Of Mario 64. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me try that one. And then I tried it. Or, well, no, I didn't try it, but I plan to try it, rather, is the right thing. What if I do normal? And I grab this color and I make it a little bit more saturated. Interesting, interesting. Naruhodo. I need to fucking sneeze. Oh my god. Be prepared. Everybody grab onto something. Y'all may blow away. I'm joking. Actually, talking about it more. It made it disappear. I think it's gone. Okay, good. The storm missed us. We're good. Subnautica is spooky, but good. I think it'll be fun, because I already am a little bit scared about the deep ocean. And so to play a game, it may make me panic a little bit. But it'll be fun to try, I think. And I've always heard like really good things about it. Like, oh yeah, it's a really good game. So I think it'll be fun. I think I'll enjoy it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. I'm gonna message Egg and be like, this is a shit game. Nah. Honestly, it's really hard to make me hate a game. I think it has to really frustrate me. And by that message, you would think like, oh, you probably hate The Binding of Isaac. I don't. I just find it challenging. I haven't hated it that much. Make this a little bit smaller. Let me erase a little bit of the outside so that way it looks like it's... Oh, look, you did line art on the on the pupils. How cool. And I'll be like, yeah, I did. But actually, I didn't. And I'm just messing with them. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. It's freaky looking. Maybe I won't give her pupils. She's too powerful with pupils. Check this out, guys. She's just a silly, goofy little guy. Anyways. There we go. Let's see. Pep, when you mentioned sneezing, I started to have to sneeze. You stole my sneeze. Well, back to my bud. I'm eating right now and he's editing. I just realized, no monster? Yeah, no monster today. She was a bit busy, so they weren't able to make it. Subnautica is the least scary of underwater games, especially underwater horror games. For me, it's Borrowed Trauma as the scariest. I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, do you already have a fear of the deep sea? If you do, then technically we're measuring by the same standard. But if you don't, then technically it's a different standard. So, I don't know if I can really trust you. Yeah, I'll just leave it for now. Let's see. There we go. There's a free demo for another underwater game called Full Fathom. Tempted to try it. Ooh, you should, you should. I don't know anything about it, but you know, it's good to try new games to see like, oh, this one's cool, this one's scary. Just, you know, try games. It's good. It's good for the game development environment to try other games and get a sense of like, wow, this one's good. I can't believe it's not popular. Or wow, this one, there's no reason. Wait, there's no wonder that it's not popular. There we go. And then this one. And then this one. Does anyone else, or I guess for any adults really, when y'all pump gas, do y'all get like kind of scared that it's gonna explode? That the car will explode? I do, a lot. I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, when do I need to put gas in my car? I think it'll last till like this weekend-ish maybe a little bit longer. Let's see, I've not played it, but it sounds exciting with the whole strategy aspect. See, I don't consider Iron Lung as that scary since everything is scripted in that game. Don't worry, Pep, we're all doing art together. I'm designing a starting screen. Yo, Pog! We're all doing art. We're all artists. Oh my gosh, we're all artists. And they were artists. Oh my gosh, they were artists. I bought this pen. Sorry, I'm messing with a real life pen right now. For no reason other than I picked it up. It's like a cinnamon roll themed pen, but I bought it because this like donut shop that I like was selling it. And I was like, sure, why not? It was kind of overpriced, but it's fine. But I think I bought like the only faulty one. Cause like my siblings got pens there too. And theirs are fine, but mine leaks. But honestly, I can't tell if it's leaking anymore or if it's not, because there's like this one stain in the tip of it that's like kind of big, but I can't tell if it's gotten bigger because I don't remember if I wiped it or not. I don't think I did, so I don't know. I don't know. A part of it. What? Let's see. In Barrow Trauma, everything and anything can happen and will happen, and the game makes you a part of the ecosystem. That's actually kind of neat sounding. I think that's the worst part about the deep sea. The ecosystem. It's like, oh, I could get eaten at any time. So I'll just chomp me, kerchomp, and it'll be over for Paprika. No. Integrated. Oh. I normally use multiply, but I don't know if that's really the best thing to do. Right here. Maybe I'll use like a softer brush. Let's see. Those are highlights. Do I have like a color pencil one? Let me make this smaller. What size is this? 18. I'll do 12. As long as there's a way to... Wait. Got it. I got it. I'm so smart. There we go. Now I got softer shadows. Hey, up there. Dang it! This way. Shade this a little bit. Shade that a little bit. We'll do this one. It's probably not good to put that much detail into this, but it's fine. I think it'll be fun. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Well, see ya. Bye-bye. Be safe. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers or at least try to best judgment. Oh, this is way too dark. If I do lighter. It's still too dark. Here's a secret, guys. I don't really know how multiply layer works. I just know it makes a darker version of the already chosen color, but that doesn't really solve anything for me. Shout out to the homies who also don't know how multiply layers work. You the real ones for real, for real. Oh my gosh. I need to shade this. Oh, well technically I won't be able to because I colored right onto the line art. That was a bad idea. The elusive egg mod, gone like the wind. For real, for real. He's a deserter! Ban him! No, I'm joking. Oh my god, he left his post. How could he betray his country like that? No! Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do that. There we go. I don't know where the light should come from. I didn't think about that before I started shading, but it's looking like the light will come from this area, so I'll just pretend the light, or the hat right here is a light. And I'll use that to make all my shading, my rendering decisions. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm just gonna stick with it. My rendering decisions. Oh. There we go. Let me do this one. Oh, this one has to be lighter. Nope. Yeah, this is fine. I want to make this look a little fluffier, but I don't know how to yet. Just trying stuff. Hold on, let me cook. I may burn it. My first time cooking. I did not cook. There we go. With that voice, you can push your glasses up. But you won't see it. It doesn't, it's not worth it. You won't be able to see, you won't be able to see like, oh, I bet you weren't expecting this, Buttman. But you can't see it. So you don't know that I'm doing like a really funny thing. Sag. Wait, wrong way. Oh, I forgot to flip the canvas. God, it probably looks like ass. I'm too scared to flip it now. There we go. And flip it again. Okay, quick flip. Boop, boop. Oh, it does look like ass. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. Her face is too squished. Dang it. Or we could just not flip it. Oh god, we flipped it again. Okay, it's fine. We just won't flip it. I could fix it, but then like it would cost a lot to fix it because I would need to move the line art, the shading, and the colors, and that's like 3 layers, and that's like 2. That's so many layers. That's like 1 more than 2. Ugh. I don't want to fix that. I should though. A good artist would. Good thing I'm not a good artist. Have you hydrated the stream, Pep? I have not. Welcome in. I'm tired. Let me get a drink now. Now that you mention it. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it's better. Happy Wednesday. Let's see. Same. I don't know what any of the layers do. I just scroll through them when trying to get an effect, and people are like, "Wow, good job on this texture," and I'm like, "Thanks. No clue how I did it." Same. The fact we've only discovered about 5% of the ocean and all the animals down there is just scary. Exactly. For all we could know, the dinosaurs could be underwater now. That was a loud ass water bottle. At work, okay? The office ladies, they fight a lot for chairs, but when I say fight, I don't mean like they actually fist fight. I just mean they're like, oh, hehe, I'm gonna steal this chair. And they'll like steal it, and they'll just kind of ask like, oh, is it okay if I take this chair? And they're like, yeah, it's okay. And they'll trade chairs and everything, and I'm the only one who doesn't have any complaint about my chair. Not because it's necessarily comfortable, but because like I don't need a whole lot to be comfortable, you know? And some of them, they're like, oh, I'm tall, so like my back will hurt if like my legs aren't touching the ground, or not if my legs are touching the ground to a certain extent, and mine needs to like extend up, and mine needs to have like a back support, and blah blah blah. And I'm just there like, I just need a chair. Honestly, it's pretty optional though. I could make do with standing. I could do it. Nah, I'd win type thing, you know? And so like I don't usually get my chair swapped around all that much, but ever since I started working there, the only complaint that I have about my chair is it's the fucking loudest chair. It like squeaks, And like, listen, my chair that I have here, it squeaks. But the other one at work, it squeaks so fucking loud. And the thing is, the office, like 8 times out of 10 is pretty quiet. So sometimes, like, you know, we'll be talking, like I'll be talking to my trainer or whatever, and she's like teaching me how to do something, and I'll kind of like turn or lean over, and it'll go like, and it's like so fucking loud. I'm like, oh my god. And like I said it whenever I first started working there, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my chair's so loud, you know, like I know it's like probably disrupting the office, and they were like, oh, honestly, we don't notice, it's not that loud. But like, I know it's loud. I know it's loud. So I don't know, but at least they're nice about it, and they lie. You know, they're like, oh, it's fine, it's not that loud. Pep, it's just very interesting in what leaning to see. What? It's just very interesting in what's leaning to see. I don't get it. Oh, it's actually not the chair, it's my spine. Oh my god, the secret lore. But no, I don't like it. I don't like squeaky chairs specifically because they always are the loudest in quiet spaces, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I just want to like not be loud. Is that too much to fucking ask, you know? Okay, that one. I'll rotate like this. And let me just add a little bit of shadows there. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, are y'all excited to see the new Sonic movie? I have no idea when it's releasing, but I think I actually want to see this one. For no particular reason. Honestly, like genuinely for no particular reason. I'm not like a huge fan of Sonic. I don't hate it, but I'm just not like, oh, I fucking love Sonic. I can't wait to see what they do with the new movie. But I am excited to see how they like add new characters and stuff. Or not new characters technically, you know, those characters have always existed, but just seeing how they build the world and stuff. And then there was like I think it's a series. The one where it's like, oh, you know, now Knuckles is living with them, and here's how he navigates life and stuff. I don't know if that's a series or not, but I want to watch it. I don't think it's a movie. But yeah, I really want to watch that one. Because it looks funny. I like seeing like little just calm adventures of like, oh, look, there's this character, and he doesn't understand this. And, you know, look, he has to navigate the world now, and he's gonna meet cool friends. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute. I want to see, you know? Let's see. Anyway, I need to go, Pep. I hope you have a good stream. Bye-bye. Be safe. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers or trying to pass judgment. And I will. I'll have such a good fucking stream. You don't even know how good the stream will be. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna be like, dang it. I should have stuck around for the stream on Wednesday. Dang. No, I'm joking. That makes it sound like, oh, you should stay. Like, you can go if you want to. No worries. just colon D. There we go. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat. We have so much food, and I can't decide what to eat. I think, push comes to shove, I'll make myself like a sopacina or something. Starving. I'm starving. I'm not. I'm normal. Well, at least now I have a bunch of snacks to eat from. I can graze now. Yippee! There we go. Pizza? Oh, but I'm not a huge fan of pizza. I don't know. I'm kind of picky with my pizza. I like cheese pizza, but I'm not a huge fan of pizza because I don't like the actual cheese on it. I like the bread with the sauce. So I just like pizza dough with marinara. Or I guess technically not pizza dough. It's not the same as pizza bread. But I like pizza bread with just the marinara sauce. I used to peel off the cheese and the pepperonis because they would always get pepperoni. And I didn't know what the cheese was. So I would peel off the cheese and the pepperonis to where it was just the marinara sauce and the bread, and I would eat it, and I was like, oh, this is so good. And then I found out later that that was the cheese. I thought I liked cheese pizza, but it turns out it was just the dough covered in marinara sauce. I can't decide whether you should eat or eat. Oh my gosh. Well, think about it. I will be starving either way. So honestly, does it really matter? Does anything matter? It does. It does. Everything matters. Well, to an extent. Okay, let me turn it this way. Let me shade this part. And then let me rotate it like this. Man, I hope this shading is actually looking good. I haven't actually been looking to see if this looks any good. It would really suck if it doesn't. Go half. Rotate it like this. Add a little bit more shading there. There should be fine. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let me add a little bit of darker shadows on some of this. Maybe not that dark, but, you know, a little bit dark would be good. Like this. You know, I listened to Hamilton again the other day, because I don't know why, what's that one song? Wait for It started, like, getting stuck in my head again, and I was like, oh my god, let me listen to this song. And it's just as fucking good as I remember it. I remember I used to be so obsessed with it. Like, I would sing it almost every day. Like, basically the same way I am with Epic right now. But I don't know, I just kind of stopped one day. And now I heard it again, and I'm like, oh my god. And so I just keep thinking of certain songs. Okay, but pizza with no cheese and only sauce tastes good. Right? Right? It's yummy. It's like the bread has this kind of like soft texture, and it's good. And the flavor is good. Like, it's underrated, honestly. I wish they had a no cheese pizza with just the sauce. But honestly, they'll probably just give me like breadsticks. I love breadsticks. God, breadsticks are so fucking good. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm really hungry. Oh, see what you did. No, I'm joking. I did this. I started it. But I'm gonna blame it on you anyways. See what you did. Dang it. Right there. Oh yeah, I needed to make this fluffy. I forgot. What drawing tablet do you use? I use a Huon 420. Also, welcome in, Simonish. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. But yeah, I just use like a small one. I think these are made to play Osu, if I'm being honest. But it's, I don't know, it keeps it simple for me, so that way I don't have to worry about, oh, I need to hook up my stuff, and I need to make sure that, you know, this is connected, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. No, I just draw. I worry about the easy things in life now. Right there-ish. Let me turn it so that way I get a little bit more working with the lighter shades. I think if I could only work with like the tip of it, it would be nice. Because then I could like do little like indications of like, oh look, it's fur, it's fuzzy, it's fluffy, but it's not fuamoko. Go. Is that good, or does that look too... Looks a little staticky. What do y'all think? Does that look like fluff, or does that look like tire marks? I think it looks a little bit like tire marks. Let's see. Cheeseless pizza is the saddest thing. I guess, yeah, breadsticks with sauce cup. Okay, never mind. Yeah. My siblings thought I was so weird for the pizza with no cheese thing. Oh my god. Tire marks. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. But yes, we finally found someone who gets it. It's that meme of like the two friends and they hold hands and they're like spinning in a field and it's like, you get it. You really get it. Now I want cheese sticks. No, Paprika, do not order cheese sticks. It's not a good idea. Cause then like, I'd have to meet the delivery driver. And I'd have to actually... Man, I have like bad luck with some delivery services. One time I ordered like chicken strips and we waited. Because it was me and my dad, right? We ordered it because like he didn't feel like cooking that day. I was like, okay, cool. And so we ordered like some chicken strips from a local restaurant. And then like 30 minutes passed. Because normally, even when the place is like 5 minutes away, they'll take like 30 minutes to deliver it. And that's not like, oh, you know, because they take time to prepare it and then they take time for the driver to go pick it up. Like, no, I'm talking about like after he's picked it up. It takes him 30 minutes to get here. And it's not that far. I know it's not that far. I could go and I could pick it up, you know? But I don't want to, and that's why I'm paying you to do it. And gosh, it costs so much. Like, my meals usually cost less than $10, no matter where I go, if I'm only eating for myself. But every time that I order on, like, through an app, it's like $20-ish. It's like literally double. It is not worth it. But I still do it because I'm fucking lazy, and that's why those fucking apps succeed. Because we're lazy. Or some of us are. I am. You gotta be... Wait, why you just want bread and cheese? That's not pizza. Well, because the thing is, it has to be pizza sauce. With marinara, like, it's good, but it's not as great. Try to make the fluffy lines bunches of threes. Bunches of threes, you say? Maybe I should make this smaller, too. It might give me a little more room to work with. There we go. Let's see. That's why I say just breadsticks. At least it has garlic on it. Yeah. Have y'all tried the Domino's pizza? I like Domino's pizza, but not because their pizza is actually good. It's because their crusts are good. The bread crust. Oh my god. Pizza bread crusts are so fucking good. I mean, like, most of them are pretty good on their own because they're essentially just breadsticks. But if you... And I used to do this for a little bit till I got, like, shamed. And then I was like, okay, I won't do this anymore, but it's good. You take a slice of pizza, right? You peel off the crust, and then you dip it into, like, the pizza, like, you get underneath the cheese, and you, like, scrape off some of the sauce, and you eat it, and it's basically just, like, a breadstick. So good. It's the best with the Domino's ones, because they season their crust. I don't know how the fuck they do it. I think they just put, like, a little bit of garlic on it. No idea. But it's so yummy. It's so yummy. Your style and brush are simple enough till you can get away with simple designs. Ah, who is that secret ninja art tip? The fluffy in threes? I'm so curious. No, the number 3. I don't think the number 3 is bad. I mean, okay, listen, I do get a little superstitious at 3 a.m. where I'm like, oh no, dang it, I stayed up again. I don't want to hear like some type of skinwalker or something. If somebody says hello to me on the other side of the window, oh, it's Jover for me, you know? Like, I get a little superstitious at like 3 in the morning, but other than that, usually I'm like, oh, I don't believe in superstitions. I mean, not that I don't believe, but I just choose not to mess with it, because then hopefully I can avoid, like, majority of it. It looks kind of weird now, but hold on, wait, I think I have an idea. Oh, too light, or too dark, rather. This one? I know in hairs, whenever you're making like hair shapes, triangles are the way to go, unless you really know what you're doing, which I don't. That's why. I mean, I'm supposed to stick to triangles, but honestly, I just kind of wing everything, which is why my art is bad. Or it's not bad, but it's not great. So, you know, maybe don't follow me. Hip, 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 hip. It looks okay, but what I really need to do is add those same marks to the other ones. Cute fluff. Draw the number 3. That makes it fluffy. Wait, really? Like the actual number 3? Oh my god. Wait, actually? Hold on. Wait a minute. Actually? I don't suggest it. Looks flat. Oh, okay. I think it's just hard to get on the wrong brush. That also would help. Yeah, okay, it does look like a, well, I don't know, I think they both look a little flat. But oh well. We'll just, but I digress. Love that word. Don't know why, I think it's funny to say. Digress. It makes me feel cool. Okay, but what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, this one. And make it lighter. There we go. No, 3 might help better. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so you're saying... Wait, okay, you're saying rather than sets of 3 to draw the number 3. Okay, I see. Trying to consider what would be the fastest, or not fastest way to do it, but like, okay, what's the best way to get it? I suggest not to use sprinkle pattern since everything else looks clean. Yeah, that does, yeah. Yeah, because it stands out too much. I would have to add like the this to everything, which wouldn't be impossible. That's usually what I end up doing. Sometimes like I go with this little like hatching effect on my stuff because I do it on one spot and I'm like, well, now everything else needs to match. So I go through and I add little like hatches and stuff in certain areas to make it match the same like pattern-esque thingy. Grab this one, make it lighter. Have you tried animations? I have. I haven't technically completed one, but I've tried it before. It looks like the fur is separated from the rest, like put highlights in the hair some directions, often rest of the fur. Oh, I see, okay. I see, naruhodo, naruhodo. So do this, this, that, and I usually use screen. That's the easiest one to get away with. And then we add some of the light stuff. Technically it doesn't make sense because it's right next to the shadow, but shh, it doesn't matter. It's probably fine. It's actually not gonna be fine and I'm gonna hate it later. But we're gonna ignore that for now. We're gonna do it anyways. Shh. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. No, now she looks shiny, shiny. Need to be a little more low-key. Wait, actually, what if... Probably not a good idea, but it's fine. We're just experimenting a little bit. Do this one. If we lower... Okay, I don't like... this one. Let's see. Maybe you will like this, sends. Oh, okay. Sounds like code for me to check Discord. Oh, yep. Yep, that's better. Okay. Then I need to... Oh, I need to go all the way back. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. It's a bad idea. But I'm gonna do it anyways. It's not a bad idea. I just like saying it's a bad idea because it makes me feel cooler. Help, 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 help. And right there. Go. Erase most of it. And then I need to get the blue. What if I do this? And then I do this. And then I realize that I chose the wrong one. And then I do that. And that's the wrong color. And I do this. And I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that. Okay, cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm too visual to be able to describe it. No, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That's a backwards 3, though. It's fine. I like going with blue, though. I like it to be like this. And then after doing this, I need to start working on the secondary fluffs. How do those work? They would be like right here-ish. You know, you probably noticed already, but I suck with random patterns because no matter where I place them, I always feel like they're too non-random, you know? Let's see, that's way better. Right? Right? It definitely does look like a lot fluffier like this. I will admit, this is better. Oh, my back. Posture check. I don't know. I will admit this from the record. Judge, expunge this. Please. Thank you. When are you ending stream? Because I'm coming back. Oh wow, we're past stream time. Wait, are we? I started... Yeah, we're technically past. I'm supposed to end already, but hold on. I want to try and, I don't know, finish, but you know, get something. But yeah, I stream art every Wednesday. So yeah, feel free to tune in when I do art. Because then we could, I mean, you know, I say we could draw together, but what I mean is like, I like body doubling sometimes with people who stream art. Because I'm like, oh, they're doing art. Now I want to do art, you know? So feel free. Feel free. Let's see. We are what? We are past stream time because we started at 7:30. And then, because I got here like, well, I didn't get here late. Technically, I could have started on time. But I was like, no, because I want to take my time preparing because I don't want to feel rushed. So yeah, so we're supposed to go like 30 minutes past the regular time. Do you have Discord? Yes, we do. You can put ! Discord to join the Discord. Yeah. Yep, there's the link. And yeah, feel free to join. We have an art channel and everything. We like sharing art. There's so many different like creatives inside of my Discord. Like there's a dragon puppeteer. Which like those are kind of fascinating to make. Maybe should I make one day? I don't know. But yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff. So feel free to join, stick around. I do a lot of cool stuff. Like crying. No, I'm joking. I don't cry. A lot. Oh man. Pep, I could make that command. Let's see. Wait. Fast fingers, you're nice. Wait, what command? The one I showed you how to do it? What command? I don't remember. You're gonna have to message me. You're gonna have to remind me. I don't remember. I forgot. I just joined the Discord. Pog, welcome to the Discord. Another one bites the pepper. Oh my god, you're officially now, or technically you always were. I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to scare you. But you're a pepper now. Because anyone who gazes upon me, Paprika, turns into a pepper. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. But it's cool. It's fine. You're gonna meet so many other people like you who also enjoy stuff. And they're also peppers. So it'll be fun. It'll be fine. The one where if someone types Discord, it automatically plug the link? Ooh, then yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need to add you into Stream Elements too, huh? And Streamlabs. I need to see if I can do that on Streamlabs. But yeah, I will do that as soon as I'm done. Is that too much? Is that too little? Is that weird? I think it's weird. I think it's weird. I think this one is throwing me off. Don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong here. I promise you I'm not stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm just like, oh, but this is bad. Wait, let me rotate this. There we go. It's a little bit better. Let's see. Like me? I don't know. That's scary. 2 years? Wait. The one where... Wait. What? Maybe 12 mini-me is fine, but 2 years? Wait, what are we talking about? Chaotic. Huh? 2 years? 2 years what? What? But what if people say Discord a lot? Oh, true, true. What if they're like, Discord, 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 and it spams it? Maybe it's better to have it more intentional rather than unintentional. I think honestly it's fine. We don't get too much demand for like, oh, what's this? So maybe it's okay. Mayhaps. Do you have Discord? Oh, that might actually be a good phrase to highlight. You right, you right. Y'all are so smart. See, this is why y'all are mods. I do the easy stuff. Like, I don't know, what is the easy stuff? I was gonna say streaming, but I don't know if I'd consider that. I mean, it's not hard, but it's not easy. It's a little bit of like, oh no, people can notice me, no! And then I just like disintegrate. Do a bit of this. And then a bit of this. Yup. And yup. And then a bit of... Oops, wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Jover. He found my secret stash of peppers. Pepper carcasses. No, I'm joking. I don't think y'all technically have carcasses. Is there an animal or like a being that doesn't have a carcass when they pass? I don't know what really counts as a carcass if I'm being 100% honest, so I don't know. But maybe y'all will be the first. Oh my god. I'm just saying stuff here. I swear I don't eat y'all. That much. Right there, I guess. And then I could add a little bit of this. It looks a little like... What do y'all think? I don't know. I think this area is kind of annoying to me because something doesn't look right. Wait, this is the wrong area. This one. I think there might be better. No. I can't tell. It's Jover. I don't know. Right there, maybe? I don't know. Some of it looks like rendered good, and some of it doesn't. Give me 1 second. I think for now it'll be fine. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me hide the background layer and see how I feel about it. Where's the background layer? Oh, there it is. Well, the good thing is the background layer doesn't really affect how it looks that much. But I don't know if I did a good job. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. For now, I have to go. I'm hungry. But yeah. Let me... Oh, wait. Let me change the thing. Hold on. I have to change scenes. Wait, no, technically... Oh my god. What are the right steps? Okay, pause this. Then go here. There we go. with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try to best judgment. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. And yeah. Have a good night. Bye-bye. And thank you for the new peppers who joined this, the server. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun, and I hope you don't get scared. I'm joking. We're honestly very normal. Bye-bye. We're gonna go to the end screen, and then I'm gonna look. Let's see. There should be people who are streaming. People usually stream around this time. Let's see. Redirect. Gumi's on? Oh, Pog. We can just send y'all right over to Gumi. Yep. Yep, Gumi's on. Oh, she's doing... Oh my god, she's drawing too! Pog! From one art stream to another! Oh, Radiance channel's on. Ooh, wait. Do I send you out a Gumi or Radiance? Let's see, made it back right on time. Perfect timing. Wait, okay, let me see what Radiance is doing, and then from there I'll decide. I will make a decision. What's this, Paprika can make a decision? Huh? I'm not typing. R-A-D-I-A-N-C-E. Oh, for me it doesn't show that she's streaming. It shows that she's gonna stream at some point. Yeah, I'll just send you out a Gumi. Let's see. Anyways, be safe. And then the raid message is... Hold on. Hold. There we go. Here it is. Bye-bye. 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 I need to find the thing. Oh, there it is. Bye-bye.